All right, so welcome to episode 9.
Yeah, we're at episode 9.
I never know at the
Yeah.
beginning of the episode, but yeah. All right, so episode 9
No.
of the DaebakCast. Yeah.
Yeah, episode 9. Yeah,
Episode
'cause
9.
episode 8 went up this week. That's right.
Yeah. So episode 9, and today I'm joined with Nate
Anya.
and Andrew.
Bonjour? I don't know. I don't know many other four languages.
What happened to your hello?
Hello there. You know where I got that from, right? That's a because pretty much Obi-Wan Kenobi in like the prequels of Star Wars, every time he just say hello there in like in this like British accent, so it became a meme. But anyway, hello, I exist.
Yeah, and then I'm Jacob, and I'll take this time to do the usual and tell you about all our links in the description with our our social media stuff and our podcasting services, Stitcher, SoundCloud, iTunes, the works. So this week, I didn't forget to mention anything, right?
Oh, I guess we could just mention that by the time this full episode goes up, I will hopefully have the Hyuna concert vlog up. Barring any catastrophic, like, I get my phone taken away sort of things. And the schedule actually sort of expanded since the last time we talked. So Hyuna should be up around this week. The following week, I should be doing a two-parter. I haven't decided whether or not it's going to be one video or two separate videos. So again, on Friday, I'm going to be going to King of Masked Singer, and then that following day, which was the most recent concert I got, I'm going to see Jessie #JessieSexy in New York, and then the following week, again, it just keeps going, is going to be Hyorin. So hopefully, again, barring any catastrophic like meltdowns or my phone gets deleted or whatever, those vlogs should be up in a relatively timely manner. And also,
Yep.
Nate, I think you're gonna have some stuff up soon.
Yeah, so either sometime this week that this episode's going up or the weekend after, I'll have a couple unboxings. One's which is a surprise, and I'm not going to spoil it. And then the other is Dreamcatcher's re-debut release. And then eventually, I have both Goo Goo Dolls albums on their way. So once I get both, I'm just going to do a joint unboxing. And I think Jacob and I are going to try to do a joint unboxing of both Taeyeon's album, both versions of Taeyeon's album.
Yeah, whenever that shows up.
Whenever that shows up, which will be a couple weeks because it just shipped.
I don't think mine even shipped yet.
Oh, okay. Well,
Really?
I don't think it's supposed to ship till Sunday or something. Yes, Asia told me. I'm like, whatever.
So yeah, those will be the next couple of weeks. We got some unboxings coming.
Did you get a poster with yours, Nate?
Yeah. It's
Okay,
folded,
because
but
I got both posters, so I
Okay,
could have showed that as
I
well.
got a folded poster, but I didn't
Alright.
get one.
So yeah, you guys can look forward to that, and so I guess we can just hop right into the first topic now.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of.
Oh yeah,
album.
speaking of Taeyeon's album, our first topic is going to be sort of like our review, or track by track review of her
review discussion.
of her album, because we figure it's current and we all loved it, so why not give our thoughts?
Yep.
So if you want to, Nate, you can facilitate the track by track stuff.
Yeah. So first one's fine. It's the title track.
Yeah, the title of the song is fine, not
Yeah.
not
The
it.
first one's
Not
fine.
the quality.
Damn it! You
better than
ruined
fine.
my joke. I was gonna say it's not fine. It's fantastic.
Nate, I feel like we have a habit of breaking your
Yeah, you
jokes.
definitely do. Yeah, well, it's because they're so obvious that they're pretty easy to ruin.
So,
Yeah, it's really good. I like it a lot.
It reminds me like the vibe wise. I'm not sure if it follows the plot or whatever to it, but it reminds me a lot of 11:11, sort of like stylistically, I guess.
Yeah,
I mean, just Tae's been in a kind of a mood of just releasing a lot of really sad singles. Again, like we were speculating. Again, it's with Rain and 11:11 and now Fine just coming out all within the past year. Just, I hope she isn't taking it too hard, the whole Baekhyun sort of breakup thing, but
Or maybe even some sort of relationship that was just never
Yeah.
public.
I was
too. You
gonna
never
say
know, so.
Yeah,
that was a while ago.
yeah, that's true. But I mean, like, again, that's the nice or the interesting thing about music as a medium is that often, again, it's such an interesting way to like get your feelings out on paper or out in the world, so to speak. So you can definitely tell, again, with all 3 songs, you can definitely tell that the level of emotion that she clearly puts into it. In the music video, like there's a part where so the music video, for people that haven't had a chance, is it's like she's at like a store, like a convenience store, and then she starts walking like down the street. Yeah, and then she's just like seeing like all these signs,
tripping balls.
Yeah, dude, she's freaking like.
Or no,
nobody has a face.
She's in like Assassin's Creed or something. Like all the signs keep changing language.
The animus is breaking down.
So yeah, she just sees these literal signs about like her previous relationship, and there's a part of the song where it's just supposed to be her like singing in front of the camera, and then it's like it cuts to like a behind the scenes thing where like the director's like cut, and she's like, she looks like she's about to, like break down or whatever, and somebody goes check if she's okay or whatever. So you can tell there's a lot of emotion like involved in this sort of song. So I see why she picked it as the lead single, because again, I think like to set the ground rules or whatever, you could tell that a lot of the music on this track or this album was inspired by probably stuff that she listened to while she was growing up, just a lot of early 2000s like pop rock, alt rock sort of music, because from this song I get a whole like Michelle Branch, Taylor Swift, it's like sort of like rock, like pop rock sort of vibe to it. So I really like it. Again, I really like this song, and like that's probably gonna be a recurring theme. I really like all.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say we probably all really like all of this.
I think that's what's really like special about this album, I guess, is that everything about it is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like to the starting out at like the album cover, like, just the album cover itself is really nice and nice looking. And
you said you wanted to get it on a T-shirt.
Dude, I would get that on like a white T-shirt. I would literally wear that.
I know that looked pretty like aesthetic too, or like streetwear as hell. So I'll figure it out. We should do. I'll see if I can do that.
Andrew's gonna make you a T-shirt.
Alright, let's do it. But yeah, like I really love the album cover, like the yellow, like the fine version. I think it looks really nice. It's actually my desktop background right now.
Nice.
And so yeah, we from that to the obviously the tracks to the music video for Fine and I Got Love. Everything was done really, really well.
Yeah.
But specifically for the song Fine, I really liked the like I said, like the 11:11 vibe, like that's probably my one of my favorite Taeyeon songs.
Mm-hmm.
So I really like it when she does this sort of vibe, like it's sort of like chilled down and like it doesn't go like way up like a song like You Are does. It's like it stays sort of in this like sentimental spot.
Yeah.
But speaking of her vocals are immaculate on this song. Essentially.
Yeah.
Like especially in the chorus.
Always immaculate.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's
true. She rarely does she have like any like flat songs or flat vocals. So.
Anything else?
No. Other than also the fact that the way they did the music video, I only have one more thing to add about that is sort of the effects for when she was like tripping balls. She was like the way they did it was really cool.
Like kind of stop motion ish.
Yeah, they did like a. Yeah, like that. Like they did each frame and like put some sort of filter over it to make it look like it was like paper or film.
Yeah.
And then they like painted individually or like put blemishes on like each thing.
Yeah.
It was really cool
creative.
Effect.
Really creative. A lot of thought put into it.
Yep. Second song is called Cover Up. It's probably my second favorite song on the album. It's like an upbeat electro pop song.
Yeah, electro, like really like electro pop. It kind of sounds like they're trying to emulate something that I don't know, like British deep house or something that you hear on the radio here. Again,
I was thinking like Owl City type stuff almost.
Yeah, definitely. It's really upbeat song. I love it.
Yeah, I always listen to the album in order. And it's a very good transition to the rest of the album, even though it's pretty different from the rest of it, in my opinion. Like I think it works. Like you start off at a low sort of with Fine, or like maybe like a mid, I guess, in emotion level, and it sort of just bumps up a little bit for when it starts to go down.
Yeah.
So it's not I guess it's like a good catalyst for the rest of the album, sort of progression wise, because I like to listen to it like. I guess with the consideration into the order, which the artist or the production company wanted it to be.
Yep. That's why I had to fight iTunes, because stupid iTunes sucks. And misordered my albums. Yeah, so I like the song a lot. Like I said, it's my second favorite song. Next up is Feel So Fine, which I think is deliberate because it sounds a lot like a sequel to Fine. It's very similar.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, it's even got the same like word. It's got
Exactly.
fine right in the
Yeah,
title.
so
Yeah.
it's like now she's feeling fine. After Cover Up, which brought her up a little bit, she
Mhm.
wasn't fine and fine. Now she feels so fine.
I mean, it's still pretty. Even Feel So
It-
Fine
yo,
is
no,
pretty
it's-
upbeat as well. Like
Yeah.
I was trying to think of who like it reminds me of in America.
I don't know, but
Like-
it does again, like much like Fine. It sounds like something you'd hear on the radio in the early, like the mid 2000s
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Because they did have a lot of that like sort of poppy like pop rock sort of stuff. Like it's like even with like female artists, like everybody was sort of doing that sort of style. Like you had bands like The Fray, like they'd make sort of like in a male sense, I guess they'd sort
Yeah.
of make stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's sort of what this album reminds me of, and I really like it because I used to listen to this sort of music a lot, like alt rock, pop rock, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's good. After that is I Got Love, which was the release MV that they did. It's really different from anything Taeyeon does.
Hmm.
I know Andrew didn't like that it's kind of like empty sounding. I actually like that it's minimalistic, and like I like the sound of the song. I just can't stand that stupid trumpet, distorted backwards trumpet thing.
You want less trumpet. I
Bothers
want
me.
more.
No, I don't want that. I want if
No,
they
'cause
cut that out.
you want to go?
I
You
thought
want to
the
go to
song would be
Pokemon
great.
3rd Gen? More trumpets.
Yeah, no. The thing is, like, it just sounds like, because when it gets to the chorus part, it just kind of sounds like it was mixed poorly because the trumpet sample is so like subtle or whatever. But I mean, again,
Well, I
or
think,
it's just
I
it's,
think what it is that they distorted it and then they played it backwards.
that's true.
So it sort of it doesn't sound natural
And
like
it-
in, like
And
somebody
also
playing one.
hearing it without the MV kind of makes it sound like, or you kind of lose any context, sort of. At least that's what I felt, is that at least with the MV, they sort of filled the time with visuals, whereas in just listening to the song, it just still feels really empty to me.
I think
I
the
like
MV went well with the lyrics at least
Yeah.
because the lyrics are pretty like subtly sexual and like aggressive. I guess I don't know how else to put it.
You know what? Like, I wouldn't be surprised, or I don't know who wrote the song or whatever, but it sounds like something like Soyeon would have done as opposed to like Taeyeon. Like, again, it's that's sort of like I don't know, like
I don't know.
I don't know, it
Soyeon's
sounds like
got,
something
more of an
Yuri would
innocent.
do, or, like-
yeah,
or
yeah.
maybe her more than Soyeon, but it seems like more just like showgirlish vibe than whereas Taeyeon is more like laid back.
I guess if you go off of like Soyeon's album and what she was going with,
Yeah, that's
then
what- that's-
I can
Yeah,
see
yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's
But
what I was
like,
going for.
if you go like by her general image that she's always had, that'd be like the complete opposite of what she'd do.
Yeah.
Like but then again, the reason she did her album the way Soyeon did is because she wanted to get away from that image.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because she was getting sick of just being seen as
Mock.
she's ethnicity smart.
Yeah,
She's
well,
all
they-
like
yeah,
innocent. And
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they wanted her to do innocent.
So-
which,
for I Got Love, at least for me, this is actually one of my favorite songs on the album. To be honest, like
it would be if it didn't have that trumpet.
Yeah, I actually don't. I don't mind it because actually, like the song is literally like it's all bridges pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, the entire
That's
thing.
the weird part about it, though. I guess it's just
Well,
it's,
the chorus is the trumpet.
well, yeah, because it doesn't
Yeah,
follow
yeah,
it doesn't
exactly.
follow our standard like music structure in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I really like the background, like the sort of like the.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
I
like the
love all
samples.
the
I love the beat.
instrumental inside of it, except for that. Like
Whenever I hear it when it comes on and I for whatever reason whenever I listen to it I'm always walking somewhere. It's such a like a walking song, like you're you're epically like entrancing somewhere.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe, or it kind of like maybe you'd pair it with like a TV show that had like, I don't know, girls in it or something, and like that, or like it's a theme song to like the antagonist of like a TV show or whatever, because it sounds like really like fierce or whatever.
Yeah.
I could definitely see that. Like it's like a villain. She's like an evil witch or something, and she's just like she walks in from like a dark tunnel or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I could totally see that. Yeah, I really liked the vocals in it. They're very I don't know, they pull you in, I guess. Like,
Yep.
especially if you watch a music video, like, it goes perfectly with the way
Yeah.
she was dressed and the way the lyrics go. I thought it was a very good.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot, I guess.
It
grew on me a ton from my original
listen.
impression. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the style of the MV and everything. It's got like a very similar style to like The Boys. And I think it worked really well with the song.
But like edgier, because she's like a mafia queen.
Yeah, that's
like,
true. Yeah, even
exporting diamonds and shit. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else, Andrew?
Nah, that's it.
Okay. Next song is called "I'm Okay." The song is like crazy, awesome instrumentation.
Yep.
SM, if you're listening, use more actual instruments, because like every song in this album that used actual instruments is really good. And again, this is probably just my bias as a bass player. I love the walking bass line that the song had, or in like the intro ish part. So yeah, I like it.
Yeah, the song's awesome.
Yeah, I liked how, like, I guess full it sounded.
Yeah.
It was very I don't know how to explain it. Like, even Tam's voice was more like thick sounding, like, and like not more powerful but thick. Like it took up more space on the track. When she was actually singing. I liked that's like one of my favorite parts.
I think again, because the vocals went well with just again how full of a sound you get with a full band, like of like bass guitar and drums that you have in the. So yeah, it shows how versatile her sound or at least her vocals can fit with just going. She's jumping around from different genres, so to speak.
If anything, this album like sort of proves like how much of a a vocal like powerhouse she is. Like she can do like so many different concepts and make it work in like a cohesive package. And like this album is already one of my favorites. Like
you were saying
like,
that it's shoebox level.
Like like Shoebox is, for anybody who doesn't know, by Epic High is my favorite album ever. Like it is like creeping up into that tier. Like it is very, very good. I would recommend it to anybody who likes sort of like, again, like a poppy music, or anybody who even likes rock music. I feel like if they like stuff that goes more into the softer spectrum, like I could recommend this to check out, say, if I wanted them to see what K-pop's about and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yep. The next song is my personal favorite song, Time Lapse.
This is my favorite.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's Jacob's favorite, but
is it?
Everyone loves the song.
No, it's not my favorite one.
Oh, okay.
It's one of my favorites. I say that about every single track.
Okay, so I guess
I actually wrote down my top 3, so that's why.
Like, this is my top 12.
I ordered my top 3, for sure.
Okay.
But yeah, Time Lapse is.
Anyway, back to the song. I think the reason why I like this is because it gives off a whole. Well, I guess growing up as a kid that in a youth group that listened to a lot of like contemporary Christian music, it gives off a lot of contemporary Christian music draws its like musical style from like U2 or kind of Coldplay-ish sort of. Yeah, that's the vibe. Or like a Hillsong United is the particular group that I'm very exactly reminded of when I hear this song. It's just a lot of just like really like. Especially towards the end of the song, where they're just like going like crazy on like the one chord or whatever, or like the sort of electronic beat in the background and in like the middle of the song. So it's really I love everything about this song. It's just so everything. And also just shout out to the DJ for like the modulation is what he referred to it as, like the one part. Yeah, the one part where they it sort of changes
goes
chord
back and forth.
Yeah, I love it. Like, it's just like just to show how good of an album this is that it's not just Taeyeon's vocals that are really good. It's just like how
it's all the music itself.
Yeah, just like the like, props to the sound engineers, the people that did that like compose the actual like music to this album, because again it really helps like take it to another level, where it's like you could just have write any old like crappy song and just have Taeyeon like kill the vocals, but no, they took it to another level on this, especially on Time Lapse.
Yep. Yeah, I think we have a lot of we like the similar types of songs when it comes to electronic type music. Yeah, it's up there with You Are for me. It's not as good as You Are, but it's up there.
Okay, because we were having, because I think Cooper was saying the same thing where it doesn't beat You Are, but it's pretty damn close.
Yeah,
Dude, You Are is how Nate described it. It's chilling.
It's chilling. This song,
I've never heard a song that's as chilling as that song.
This song gave me chills. Not as much as You Are, but it did give me chills.
Dude, that song is like the ultimate ballad. Like,
yeah,
like I have yet to find one that beats it.
It's so good.
But yeah, like time lapse, I definitely would agree with the chilling thing. Like her voice, like the way her voice is presented is kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, cause I don't know music terminology, so like the way I describe it is like like the imagery that comes into my head when I'm listening to it. Like I see her voice as being like very like cold in temperature, but there's like a sun like shining through behind it. Sort of kind of thing, like with instrumentation.
I'm sure that's like synesthesia.
Yeah, I get
that's an amazing song, by the way, by who wrote that? Jack Svanigan, I believe. But yeah, the whole concept of synesthesia is like, I guess, I believe it's just like associating like colors with like certain emotions or like certain like sort of things.
Yeah, I do that with music because I don't understand it at a fundamental level.
People don't really think of music as an art form in that sort of way, but yeah, definitely. I'm 100% sure when people are sort of writing or composing music, you think of anything, including like sort of like what color or what sort of mood, not just like the mood or whatever. Like what sort of like emotion you, and again like the sort of vibe you get from a song is definitely like intricately tied to like color or what sort of emotions you draw from color.
Yeah, so like I guess the image I see in my head is, like a tundra scene with like huge, like spectacular northern lights above it. Like I don't know how to explain it. I guess when I listen to the song,
so it sounds like it's so like Owl City.
Yeah,
I guess so.
Okay. Next song is Sweet Love. This song, like I really like the piano in the song, and then all of her backtracks in the song are really good. So like all of her backing vocals that she did, they're really like unique and really good in this song.
Yeah, it kind of again going back to the fact that she probably like a lot of the music seems inspired by what she listened to growing up or which would have been on the radio growing up. It's kind of sounds like a 2000s R&B Destiny's Child-esque type of song. So again, that's when she does R&B, that seems to be where she pulls her inspiration from, and I love it. She has the vocal talent to pull it off.
Yeah. Any comments, Jacob?
Jacob?
No, I pretty much just agree with what you said actually for the song. Like all of them I thought were really good, but this is probably the one that stood out the least, I guess, out of all of them.
Okay, the next one stood out the least for me.
Cuz it's just like it's not that I didn't like it. It's just like
everything else just blew you
away.
Everything
else was better. Yeah. Like it's probably my 12th favorite on the album. Even though it's a song that I really like. Like on Shoebox, Epic High's album, my least favorite track is Shoebox. Even though I love that song.
Yeah. The next song is When I Was Young, and for this my only comment was it's a ballad.
Yeah, it's a ballad.
It's a Taeyeon ballad. Though, I mean, it's really good, but it's a Taeyeon ballad.
I do like the there was a really nice key change just before they hit the chorus, so yeah, I think they seem to play around with key change a lot in some of the songs. So it's a ballad. Okay, good, really good. I love her vocalizations.
I personally really like ballads, but
well, no, I like ballads too. I'm just saying like
it's hard to describe them.
Yeah,
it's hard to describe them, and then this one
we just get a lot of them.
Stand out when we have like Time Lapse, which is also a ballad, but like so much better.
Yeah.
Damn.
So this one I think was pretty good because the theme whole like When I Was Young, it's very like it's got a very like nostalgic sound
definitely.
to it.
A lot of the album has such a nostalgic vibe to it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why it resonates so well with us.
Yeah, I like that kind of stuff. Like
definitely.
Actually, I feel like us like millennials in general, we really like nostalgia for whatever reason, like better than any other.
Like they said, like nostalgia is the most powerful drug on the face of the earth, more than cocaine, more than anything else.
Yeah.
So like I really like this song for that purpose. Like the whole I feel like this one stands out most with the nostalgia factor as for me.
Yeah. The next song is a Lonely Night. Very piano heavy song.
Yeah, this
which
one
I
kind of
like.
stood out the least to me. So I just wrote it's okay. I like it.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's aight.
It's okay.
It's aight.
It's aight, yeah. I mean, I only wrote I love the piano in it, but
Yeah,
so,
that's kind of the
Yeah,
recurring
that's-
theme when it comes to the ballad. Just I like the piano arrangements.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I got for that particular track. Is like I really like the piano, and I also like sort of how Tan's voice sounded in the chorus. Like
mhm.
you know, it's sort of just soft and like lulling. I guess I don't know how to explain it, but yeah,
It's like a lonely night.
yeah,
Maybe
yeah. Actually,
Yeah.
like
would be a good way to
it-
describe it.
like you can visualize that with like even if you didn't understand the chorus, like I feel like you could still like again visualize it in your head.
Yeah.
I love it when you know how music is able to convey images.
Yeah,
in
no,
your head.
definitely. I think music is probably the best, or music and books are probably the best artistic mediums for that because it involves a lot of your own like creative thinking or your own visualization.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
It I guess it like sort of awakens like your sort of like I don't know primal like
oh yeah,
visual like you know your inner self, I guess. I don't know how
or
to
no, yeah,
explain
just like
it.
again, like certain sounds just do or certain sounds evoke particular emotions in human beings. So yeah, just
Yep.
it does a good job with resonating.
The next song is Love in Color, which
Okay,
is
so
another piano heavy ballad. This is actually piano only.
Yeah,
okay,
which
so
I
probably
like
my
a
favorite.
lot.
actually
Yeah,
this
this
is
is
actually
really
my favorite ballad on the album probably. Is
It's
Love in Color.
it's my second favorite.
Like
Mhm.
I like this is probably the song that I've listened to the most so far on the album.
Yeah, I
Like
can
not
feel
that it's particularly my favorite, but it's probably the song that I've listened to the most.
Mhm.
Like it's got replay value for me. I really love her like I really love the chorus, like the I don't know, I can't sing, so I'm not going to try to. But
You're not gonna turn into Unpretty K-pop where they sing anytime they mention a song because they don't want to put music in, and it's amazing because they're not great.
Shout out Stun Pretty.
Shout out.
They
you
throw
gotta
more
shout them out every time.
they throw more shade than like I don't know a window or an awning company.
That took a lot to get there, but you
It's-
got there.
It's 9:20 at night. I can't exactly think right now. The only thing on my mind is friggin' Switch.
Andrew, you're giving it away that we film at night.
we're breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi, Colt Cabana.
So any more about Love and Color?
Nope,
That's good.
I'm good.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
I love
that's
it. Like it's hard to describe stuff, I guess. You're like, yeah, I love it. But
Yeah, exactly.
You
It is
know?
really hard.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
describe
yeah,
all these
like if
different
you have
songs.
nothing to compare it to either, like cuz this is a pretty unique song. I don't think I've ever heard anything
Yeah, I
Like-
guess.
that I can really compare it to. From my personal like repertoire.
Well,
I guess.
that's how you know it's setting a bar because you can't really compare.
Yeah.
It's hard for you to compare it to anything else. So.
Yeah, but yeah, my assessment is it's the best ballad on the album.
Mhm.
The next song is Butolin Fire.
Fire.
It's BTS cover Fire. No.
Imagine
If
just how
Taeyeon did a
much
BTS
salt would
Fire?
there, how much
Oh.
salt would line the streets if
No, how
if-
much like fame? Like,
She just did a
well, she
cover
doesn't
of
need
it.
fame, but like, how many views would that get if Taeyeon
You
did a
get
cover
tons
of
of
Fire?
tons of dislikes from armies like,
Yeah.
oh, BTS did it better.
That's true. But yeah, the next song's Fire.
It ended up
probably
looking
my-
like a Twice video in dislikes.
it's like an anthem, and it's amazing. It's probably my third favorite song.
Yeah,
like it a
see,
lot.
this is Fire is my favorite song on the album.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
so-
my, after
even more than fine.
after Time Lapse.
yeah,
and
probably.
Cover Up. It's my third favorite. I like it more than Fine too.
Okay, I get a really like country-esque vibe from the song, but I like it.
See, I don't even like country music, but I think it was good because it goes more into the rock.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, I
like,
was gonna say,
it's like
anthem.
pop. It's like pop country, or like yeah.
Well,
like,
you
it's
know who
crossover.
you know who it reminds me of? is like it's like a song that like Kelly Clarkson would do.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Like,
yeah.
This and the next
who came
song.
To mind.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's who came to mind when I.
Yeah,
heard
she's
this
the
one.
one. She's the one I think. And again, like going back to throwbacks or like going back to like early mid
Listening to
2000s.
stuff, that
Yeah,
she would listen to.
I'm 100% sure she was probably Kelly Clarkson somewhere in her list of like musical inspiration. So who knows? We'll have to interview her one day to hear her actual.
Like, hey Taeyeon, who do you listen to when you were like 12?
Wu-Tang Clan. Just
She was
exclusively.
She only
Yeah.
listens to hard rap.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine Taeyeon the rapper.
That's why I wanted her to do Cover of Fire.
Yeah, imagine.
Great.
No,
I wanna
just
hear
imagine
Taeyeon
how impressive it would be for one person to do the entirety of Fire.
And she does the choreography too, even with
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
Okay, don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. This is just our daily BTS, so that we can put it in the tags.
Yeah.
the. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll put Taeyeon BTS Fire.
Gotta get those army views.
Yep. We haven't gotten an army reporting and comment yet, which is surprising.
We're not famous enough. That's why.
I know. We'll get there eventually. We just anger other fandoms.
Or we'll talk about BTS.
Yeah, I was gonna say
when
we'll
something
talk about a BTS
controversial happens.
controversy, and then we'll just ruin our lives.
Yeah, we'll probably
Those
we'll
are
get
fans
doxxed.
will do that.
We'll get our channel will get like completely deleted. So
Yeah, pretty much.
anyway,
What's gonna happen?
Fire's great. Both
Mhm.
the BTS song and the Taeyeon song. The next song is Erasure.
Eraser.
Eraser.
But no,
I don't know why I
this
said
song
it.
again. I love the bass line. Love the bass line.
Yep.
Yeah, so
that
this
was
is a really
my first
different song.
impression.
Huh? What?
What Andrew said about the bass line, like
Oh,
that was
yeah.
immediately
Yeah,
like my
yeah.
first impression.
Yep.
Again, I'm just really biased when it comes to walking bass lines because they're so simple, but they sound so. I love walking bass lines so much. It makes me miss playing bass.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
the song's different. And I don't really know how to describe it any other way.
Again,
But
it's another country-esque sounding song. Like it really sounds like
yeah,
a,
yeah.
like a,
Actually,
like a
I
pop
could see
country
that,
song.
like in the chorus. Sort
yeah,
of.
the chorus especially.
Yeah, actually, I think this one's sort of like definitely a different flavor from Fire though.
hmm
Because whenever I hear it, I'm like it's a little like, I don't know how to put it. Like it's like it feels weird, I guess. But it's like the end of the album, so
Okay.
it works. I don't know how else to put it. Like I apologize to the listeners if you think I like he doesn't know anything about music. Well, it's true. So
we're not critics. We're just
Yeah, we're not
telling our
Hey,
opinions.
hey, I
Yeah.
took music. I took music for like 6 years or 7 years, 8 years of my life.
I
did
played
too,
trombone for probably about 8 years.
I played the flute ever since like fourth grade, and then until like high school when I switched to bass. So I think I know enough about music or music composition. So
yeah, for me, this is just when I was in elementary school. Like I was like always like naturally good at like
recorder?
understanding music. Yeah, like well, cause like you know in elementary school they used to give you those awards like at the end of the year. Like I used to always get the music one for whatever reason.
Oh, really?
But then I just decided I didn't want to do band
Stopped
anymore
doing it?
after 5th grade. So
oh yeah, well disclaimers: we're not the Anthony Fantano of K-pop yet.
yeah, so basically
no
we're
idea
not
who that
experts,
is.
is what we mean.
You don't know who
Yeah, we
Anthony
love the
Fantano
album.
is?
No.
He's
No
like
idea.
he's a really famous like YouTube music reviewer or whatever. Like
See, I don't watch any non-gaming YouTube stuff besides K-pop music.
shout out. I don't know if Anthony Fantano
So,
listens to K-pop, but
that's
shout
fine.
out to Anthony Fantano. He's pretty objective. Or he's pretty good at reviewing. Anyway,
So,
Oh,
Jacob,
yeah,
I don't know
definitely-
if you listen. There is one more song.
Oh yeah, the 13th one.
Yeah.
Isn't it a cover
So,
of
yeah,
like a Nell
there's
song?
yeah, I didn't get a chance
Yeah,
to listen to it either.
So there's a CD only song. I only found out about today when I wikied the.
See,
album.
I knew it existed, but
Um,
I didn't listen to it yet because I want to be surprised when I get the
Okay.
physical.
Yeah. So it's called "Time Spent Walking Through Memories." It's a Nell song, which is a Korean indie rock band.
Yep.
She performed at a concert like last year.
Yeah, the
'Cause the
butterfly
videos-
wings or whatever.
Wait, the
Butterfly
band
Yeah.
is named
something.
Nell?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nell, just Nell.
Any,
Oh, okay. Because I have a Korean friend who her English name is Nell.
No,
So
Maybe she likes the band.
Yeah, yeah. She seems like she'd be the type of person.
Forgot, my name's Nell.
Yeah, it's good. I like it a lot. So definitely check that out if you don't have
is it sort of
a chance to get the
is it sort of like
version.
the same like vibe as the other like rock songs in the track? Or
It's like it's soft. It's like a ballad. It's like an indie rock ballad.
Okay, so yeah.
So yeah,
I'm sure I'll
is
like
similar.
Well, by the sound of that, I'm actually excited to listen to it. So
Yeah, it's good.
once my CD comes, like in like a month or whatever, because that's their joke is that it just always comes a month.
Yeah,
Someone's literally walking all the way from Korea just to.
I was surprised. Mine estimated is like March 9th to the 16th. So they got that out fast.
I should have
Hopefully I
gotten
get the right one,
I should have
though.
gotten the fast shipping. I should have just shelled out the extra like $10.
I just did the normal shipping on Amazon, but the only thing
Yeah.
I'm worried about is they just marked it as one, and they were showing the fine version, and then they said to message them to tell them what version you want.
Oh, that's confusing.
So hopefully that's fine. But
Hey,
I didn't
Hopefully
do
it's
that.
not fine.
For
actually.
once, I didn't make a pun on purpose.
Hey.
Hopefully it's not fine.
No, I want it to be fine, please. Well, yeah, I don't want it. No, that's right. I don't want it to be fine.
Yeah, because you
Right.
wanted I got love.
I want I got love version. That's right. Okay.
It's like you messaged him and said, "Hey, can I get the fine version on accident?"
Okay.
You're just gonna
All right,
confuse the
so
guy.
we can go into the next topic now because
Yep.
we're just rambling now.
Yeah,
at this
pretty
point.
much.
So yeah, we love Taeyeon's album. Nate, take it away.
To my actual weekly topic, which is going to be a fun game, hopefully. So even the users can play. The users.
Even the users.
Hey,
even
no,
the
see,
users can play.
I'm a software developer, so I talk about users a lot. The users of my software applications.
So
No,
our
so you-
audience are users.
Our
too.
audience can play along. We're gonna do a game where we try to guess each other's biases in like a bunch of major groups. So none of us. I mean, we know some of our biases in some of like the groups that we
Yeah.
talked about before, like SNSD.
Yeah,
we
when I
all
was
know.
filling this out, I was like, they're gonna guess like half of these.
Oh, this is
already.
it. Yeah, like we know a lot of them, but not all of them. And then our viewers can kind of write down who they think is biased for each group, and if they actually do it, tell us how many points you got, or how many you got right. So
And if you get everything right, we'll send you, I don't know, a signed copy of something.
I'll buy you an album.
How are we gonna do that?
We'll sign
copy or something.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
We'll sign-
I'll
We'll all
sign.
it.
Yeah. Well, I'll sign something and send it to you. Is what'll happen.
And then you can sell it when we become really famous.
Yeah.
Yeah, one day we will. One day.
All right.
So
let's get it
first
started.
group we definitely all know each other's biases is SNSD. So it's Jacob's bias is Tiffany, Andrew's bias is
What?
Sooyoung.
No.
No,
way.
no. I wonder.
It's totally
It's like
not.
crazy. Andrew's
It's
bias
like
is
I
Sooyoung.
totally don't have a giant poster of Tiffany.
Hey, it could be
like-
Taeyeon on your other shoulder.
Yeah, I know.
but-
But she's my bias wrecker. All right.
Yeah, Taeyeon's everyone's bias record, to be completely
Yeah,
honest.
pretty much. Sure.
She just sucks. Well, and just for
Well,
clarification,
I'm gonna have 3 posters of her in my room.
That's true.
When my album comes in here.
And then,
no,
yeah,
but
Andrew,
at least for me, it's now it's Sooyoung, but it used to be Jessica, but until she left.
so it's actually funny. I didn't write it down, but so mine's Tiffany as well, which they both know.
Wait, did we?
but,
we didn't even
uh,
guess.
Yeah, you guys didn't guess, but you guys know it, and I know you know it. So
Of course.
it's not really funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was actually it's funny, Andrew, because when I first got into SNSD, Sooyoung was my bias because I could not stand how Tiffany looked in Run Double Run. I did not like the way her makeup and like hair looked. In
Well,
that.
I mean,
Oh,
I think
I like that
Tiffany-
hairstyle. Like, it's
Tiffany
like
has
the
had some
shoulder
weird
length, I love that.
hairstyles over the years, or like
yeah.
some of
So-
her earlier stuff. They styled her pretty wrong.
So I did not.
I liked it.
So Sooyoung was my favorite for a while.
The only
then Tiffany
MV I
showed
didn't like how Tiffany looked in was Hoot with that weird wig. I don't like it when she wears wigs.
Yeah, no, she doesn't lend herself to wearing wigs. Her natural hair is so much better.
Okay, so the next one I don't actually know. So next one is FX.
So we're all gonna guess now.
So we're gonna get yeah. Well, actually yes. So I'm thinking. See, this is tough though, because I didn't actually think about these. So if any of you guys have an idea, I gotta think about it.
Okay, I don't know. Nate, you seem like you'd be
Oh yeah. Okay. I
Sully.
forgot about this. So did you guys have any like criteria? Because the whole reason I came up with this was I have some like criteria for my biases that kind of pop up a lot. So vocalists, eye smiles, and then variety idols that do really well in variety, which applies mostly to the male groups, but there are some female member groups that I lean towards the variety members. But yeah, did you guys have any like overall?
My criteria would probably
that...
be, it's not in any particular order, but probably good vocalists. I'm more partial to vocalists than I am to dancers. Hair.
They have hair.
They have hair. Oh my god, they're not bald.
That's your bias. They're not bald.
And then the last one's, I don't know, just since I'm a giant weeb and I'm 1/4 Chinese.
Must be Japanese.
Yeah, I'm particular. If anyone is has the Nihon in their blood, or if they're Chinese in particular.
Yeah.
No, not just Chinese. If they the thing is though, there's not that many K-pop stars that are from Cantonese speaking areas, to be completely honest. Any? There were like very few, because most of them are just from like Western
Mandarin.
or Eastern China, not Southern China. So
wait, I know of one. Jackson.
Yeah,
he's from Hong Kong.
Yeah. Well, Hong Kong's different though.
Yeah,
Hong Kong's completely different from like
there though.
Yeah. I know. I mean, like my family used to live in Hong Kong, but yeah. Yeah, Hong Kong.
Jacob...
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so I'll have my criteria. Yeah. Mine are pretty. I guess I'll say what sways me. I guess not really criteria. It's like.
Yeah, it's not criteria.
They have a beautiful smile that like totally gets me.
Okay, so that explains Tiffany.
Yep.
Yeah. So like.
Hence the vocalist eye smile for me.
Oh yeah, because eye smile is god tier.
For me, it's not really. I smile. It's just like just their smile.
Yeah.
Like if I love their smile, I automatically like love them. They gotta seem like, I guess, nice when they're on like shows and stuff.
That's
like they all do. But sometimes some people are kind of like
some
cold,
people come off as cold. Yeah.
Yeah. So and then 3, I usually get swayed towards people who speak English.
Yeah, actually no, that'd probably be me too. If like if straight up if American or Canadian, because I like Canadians.
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I really like that when I can like look up like clips of them just speaking English.
Well, because you have a better relation.
Yeah, you can relate to them more.
Like communicate more. Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
Or my American nationalism.
America.
Yeah. So back to FX. So I'm gonna ask Jacob. No. So Andrew, I want to guess Crystal because of Jessica. And so that like makes sense. She's basically Jessica too.
I'm too easy.
And then Jacob is tougher for me. I'm gonna say also Crystal. What about you guys? What do you guess for?
Okay, so Nate, you come off to me as a Luna stan, and then I'm also gonna say Crystal for Andrew.
Okay. I was gonna say Nate seems like a Sully stan, and then I thought you were a Luna stan, Jacob. So.
Okay. Well, let's see.
All right, reveal
it. Does the spreadsheet say? I almost went solely for Jacob.
Oh, so I did. So I reversed it. I reversed it.
I was like, oh, dang it.
Yeah. So my bias is Luna. Jacob's is Sully.
Because I thought you didn't like Sully much because she did weird stuff on Instagram.
I don't like Sully because she does weird stuff on Instagram.
Okay, maybe so
you got us mixed up.
Jacob's into that sort of thing then.
No, I liked her. I liked her to begin with when she was in FX. So I was like, come on.
Okay, so then obviously
she started doing weird stuff on Instagram. And
you really liked her.
So I'm gonna start keeping tallies of who gets stuff right.
Oh, okay. Good call.
Well, I don't have anything right so far.
I have. Well, yeah. I guess SNSD was the joke round, so everyone
we get 1 point.
We all get 1 point.
So
okay, I'll just.
But obviously, I'm partial. The Crystal.
No.
Crystal
was I the only one?
That.
Jacob got 2 right. I got 1 right.
I got 1 right.
And then Andrew got 1 right.
Yeah, Crystal fulfills the American.
We both guessed Crystal.
Yeah.
And then you guessed Luna and he guessed Sully.
Okay.
Okay. Next is Red Velvet. So we kind of know these. You guys know mine for sure.
Yeah, I know yours.
Mine everybody knows.
Or yeah. So I guess it's just are we guessing Andrews? Because I don't actually know Andrews. I don't think.
Well, I guess you should
Um,
say what you think mine is.
Yeah, who
anyways,
do you think
in
are?
case somebody's dumb and gets it wrong.
Oh God, I forgot. Because I know you said it before.
I'll let Andrew guess then, because I think I know Jacob's for sure.
Okay, well, obviously, I know, Nate, yours is Solgi. That's clear as day.
Maybe.
And shoot, Jacob, you're either Wendy or Joy. I can't remember.
Pick one.
Wendy. I don't know.
Yeah,
You like
Jacob's
Americans.
Wendy.
Okay.
I'm like 95% sure. Now Andrew, I gotta guess because I'm not sure. Andrew, I'm gonna say because Cooper's Irene, so that's
yeah, our friend
100%.
Cooper.
Our friend
He
Cooper
like
chat.
posts pictures of Irene sometimes, and then
Yeah.
he does the heart eye emoji like
heart
twice.
eye emoji.
Yeah, we get into huge fan wars over who the best Red Velvet member is because they're all amazing.
So, Andrew, who's Andrew? I'm gonna say Solgi as well.
Okay,
Who
you
gonna
guys
guess?
were right about me.
No,
Yeah.
Jacob, what are you gonna guess, Andrew?
Well, it doesn't matter. You guys did one first, so I didn't mess it up. So for Andrew, I guess Irene, and for Nate, I guess Silgi.
Yeah, because we knew that was true. Okay, so
I'm Solgi. I'm actually Solgi.
Oh, you are Solgi. Yes, I got it right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got two right.
I thought I told you.
Okay.
I follow a blog. I follow like 5 blogs on Tumblr that are dedicated to
remember.
Solgi's abs.
I just ignored.
Oh my god!
Like
Does it have that?
I was pretty much a free agent when it came to Red Velvet until that guy Odejan where Solgi has the crop top. I'm just like
Crop top,
done. I'm done.
That's why she's the bias wrecker for everyone. It's just I was a Wendy stan, and then she bias wrecked me so hard that she became my bias. Is what happened.
Yeah, essentially. I think I was a Joy stan or a Wendy stan at one point, but yeah, it became Solgi like locked in. Mostly because
Okay.
Solgi is a pretty good singer too, really good singer.
All right, we are all tied up now. We all have 4 points.
Next one is to anyone.
21.
So these ones I actually don't know either. Yeah, there's less
It's a
members.
really
so it's
hard choice to make.
Okay.
It was tough for me
'Cause I didn't
mostly
really
because
have
I'm not a
definitive
super
answer.
huge fan of them. Like I like their music, but I don't never really watch them
Well-
in variety shows or anything, so I don't know their personalities.
I'm gonna get
Um,
mean blackjacks in the comments now.
So I'm gonna guess.
Hey, I loved, you know, again, remember, there was a point in my life where I loved 21 more than I loved Girls' Generation.
That's it.
It's alright. We're just gonna get shit on by every
Yeah.
fandom.
Yeah, pretty much.
Regardless of what
Yeah.
we say. Anyway.
So I'm gonna guess with Andrew. I'm gonna guess Bomb, and Jacob. I'm gonna say CL.
Okay, so, I guess, Jacob, I guess you're a bomb, and Nate, I think I'm guessing you're a bomb as well.
Okay, I'm gonna say Andrew. Minzy. And then Nate. I'm also gonna say Minzy because he started smirking when I said that.
Yeah, this is like poker.
well,
We gotta keep our poker face
that's
up.
true. Yeah. I threw you off. Yeah. I like Minty.
Ah!
I think it's Andrew Dara. Poor Dara. No one picked Dara for guessing.
I thought that was completely obvious. You think I'm
I
not gonna
was-
stand? She's Filipino, essentially.
I guess
Ah,
that's true.
crap! I forgot about that.
I
I was
She-
going to
she
say.
is
I was
my-
going to
She
say
is my
Dara,
Pinoy
too.
blood and brother, and so she knows more Tagalog than I do. Of course, I'm gonna stand her.
So we
I was
each
going to
got-
say Dara too, and I messed it up.
Wait. So Andrew didn't get any points. And
Aw.
Yeah,
Jacob got one.
because I said CL.
Though what CL is a close second.
Yeah. So
just
yeah.
'cause-
So mine's Minzy, Jacob's is CL, and Andrew's is Dara.
All right, so Nate, you got 1 point, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Because I guessed
Okay.
CL for you.
So Andrew trails behind by 1.
Oh god, I'm gonna lose so bad.
Next up is Blackpink. I'll let one of you guys guess first. So I feel like the person guessing first has a harder time because they don't have any
Influence.
help. Yeah.
All right,
tried
so
to-
I guess I'll go first.
Okay.
I say Nate is Rose, and I say Andrew is Lisa.
Andrew's
Okay.
definitely Lisa.
Okay,
And then Jacob, I'm gonna say is Jenny.
Dude. Okay. I think
You'll never guess it, Andrew.
I think you mentioned before at one point that you like Rose.
Who?
Jacob. I think you definitely mentioned it at one point or another. And Nate, I actually think you're Jisoo. All right, let's see.
Okay.
Survey says.
Oh, you guys
Ooh.
mixed up. You guys mixed up, Andrew.
Why do I keep mixing it up?
Oh wait, Andrew was Jenny,
Yeah.
not Lisa.
Like, okay,
Damn it.
okay. Again,
Damn it.
I have my Southeast Asian bias, but I think I just Jenny just kind of wrecked it like after their second comeback essentially. So
Jacob
Okay,
got
s-
one right, and me and Andrew got 0.
Yeah, so that means I pull ahead, which is amazing.
So it's
Yeah,
me.
so with Jisoo, it was completely like Nate's Sulgi situation. Originally, like I liked Rose the best until playing with fire. Like when Jisoo had the red hair, she like completely. Do you
Is
hear
someone-
that?
Yes, we heard
Someone
that.
Exactly, they're cheering for Jisoo's red hair.
Yeah.
is someone getting murdered outside your door? You should probably go check.
I don't know, but
Well, that's
but
funny because
I honestly hope that comes out on the podcast.
Yeah, I think it
Oh,
will.
it will. It definitely will.
Leave
It
a
was
like
loud
if
enough.
you heard that.
So yeah, it was opposite for me because Jisoo was my bias, and then I switched to Roger.
Yeah, so Jisoo just bias wrecked the crap out of me, so now she's my bias. Might happen again, because Rose's trailing behind, but not much. So
Next is Wonder Girls. I included everyone but Yana because Yana's included. In
Yeah, that would
she's
ruin
she's like
everything.
that one
She
member of
doesn't
Kara
count.
that nobody
Yeah, I
knows.
ignored her and Kara too. She's not in the list.
Okay.
So Wonder Girls is interesting because I don't know how you guys thought of the older members, and there's 6 members basically at that point. Well, Andrew, you can go first. We'll do a rotation.
Okay, I
So
think
I'll go first now.
Jacob's Sunmi, and then Nate, because I know you appreciated or you liked. Didn't you like a bit of Wonder Girls back in the day?
No, not as much. No.
Okay.
I picked them up more with Reboot.
Okay, so then maybe Yenny / Yoon.
Okay. So I'm gonna guess Jacob Sunmi for sure. You got that right 100%.
You can't keep the
and-
face.
And
I love this game.
Andrew's tough. I'm gonna say you go for singers more though. I'm gonna say Sunmi as well.
Okay, so Andrew, I'm going with Yubin.
I almost went Yubin.
Yeah,
It was close.
I don't know. He looks like a Yubin fan.
He does.
Yeah.
And Nate, I'm gonna go
Maybe.
with Yenny.
Yep. So
Survey
Yenny
says.
for me for sure. Jacob
Ah.
Sunmi for sure, and Yubin. You're right. Damn it. I almost went Yubin for
Yes.
Andrew.
So do I get 2?
You get 2 points. I get 1,
Sick.
and Andrew gets 2.
Andrew
Hey.
gets 2.
'Cause he
Okay,
guessed
so
both of us.
Yeah.
now
'cause-
Nate and Andrew are tied.
Yeah. Well, because
I'm ahead.
Yubin was kind of.
Yubin was close for me. I almost picked
Well,
him.
because I had no particular. Actually, no. Even going back to like the before the reboot when they were doing like this, I think it was a Yubin stan, because
Like this.
there was a that's an amazing music video by the way, and
Yeah, the flash mob.
oh, but no,
Yeah.
I think because I was scrolling through Tumblr and I saw a photo shoot of her with like where she's in like a tank top and she's eating French fries or something like that. But it was
Eating French
I don't know.
There's, like,
It sounds a
there's
lot.
a McDonald's
It sounds a
picture
lot
of
hotter
Joel
than it
eating
does.
French fries.
Trust me, I was just like, okay, I'm voting Yubin.
Okay.
He's just got a Yubin button on his desk. Just Yubin.
Yeah, just you know that like button meme or whatever.
Or like
smash
a stamp, or it's like just a huge stamp. He puts Yubin.
and
across the
again,
paper.
she looked amazing. And I feel you. She looked amazing, and I love drummers. So
Yeah, for Sunmi, I liked her before she left, but well, I mean, in the music videos before she left,
Mhm.
and then while she was gone, my bias is Yenny, but then she returned, so she was my bias again.
okay.
Especially because of that fan cam. I know you guys looked
love
it
Yeah,
up. when I told
you've talked
it.
about it before.
You love that fan cam.
For me, Yenny, because her solo album is just amazing. I love it.
I mean,
so much.
Andrew, you saw it. You
Yeah,
know.
I saw it. It's
Oh yeah, I saw it when it
5
came
out of
Glorious.
7 would watch again.
Okay, so next I'll go
Yeah,
first.
perfect
It's,
5 out of 7.
It's Miss A. So this is tough too.
I don't even remember what I said.
Huh? You don't even remember your bias?
No, because I have two, and I had to pick between them.
Okay.
So I gotta go first, and this is tough. Andrew, I'm gonna say is Faye, and Jacob is Min.
Okay, Nate is Susie, and Andrew is Faye.
I'm just guessing Faye. Or no, actually,
Sorry about the noise outside if you can hear this, listeners.
Actually, no.
it's not that bad.
I'll
I
say.
live in a college dorm.
Yeah, it's Thirsty Thursday, so they're all lit. I'll say
It's
Nate.
without me.
I'll say Nate is Susie, and Jacob. I'll say. Yeah, I'll probably say Min.
Okay. Jacob said Susie. It was between Susie.
Uh,
So Faye.
Yeah, I'm pretty obvious. I got one over by Faye because again, I got
She's
one.
Chinese.
Yeah.
I got one over by Fantasy.
Yeah, it was between Susie and Min for me for Jacob, but I went for Min because she speaks English, but
Oh.
that was how I chose between
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
actually,
if-
my Miss A biases were between Faye and Susie.
Faye
Actually,
and Susie. Yeah,
yeah.
Like
that was the
again,
other one. But
pretty
Wait,
much.
what was your bias, Nate?
Susie, mine's Susie for sure.
So I got
you
two
it right.
again.
Yep.
Okay, so I get one.
Andrew got one. I got one.
I was gonna guess
You got
Susie
two.
for both of you, but I was just like, that's too easy.
I am dominating this
I
game.
met her, and it was glorious. Well, I met all of them. Okay, the next one's kind of a throwaway, although I'm not 100% sure with Andrew. So next one's twice.
I'll just give you a hint. There's more than one.
Yeah.
You just have to get
Well,
one. You
there's
just have to
two
get
for
one.
me, but
You just have to get one of them.
you
and
guys
I'll
know
accept it.
both of them. So
Can we get double points if we guess both?
No.
yeah, let's see. Well,
No,
you
we
have to,
didn't
no,
put two. we
No,
didn't put two
no,
in.
because that you're just trying to get more points. You're just trying to pull away.
That's true. So Jacob goes first this time.
Okay, I'm gonna guess both of them, but I know one of them is right. Momo, and the second I'm gonna guess is Junghyun for Andrew, and then Nate, his bias. Oh dang, I gotta pick one of the two. that
Yeah,
I
you know
his
both of them.
biases.
Which one did I write down though?
I'm gonna say you wrote down Mina.
Okay. Andrew, I also would have picked Momo and Junghyun, and then Jacob is Nayeon.
Yeah, Jacob, I'm probably gonna pick Naya, and then obviously.
Yeah, we all have like two biases.
Yeah, and then
between.
Nate, yours is obviously Mina slash Chaeyoung.
But which one did I write
So
down?
which
'Cause
one
I only
did you
wrote
choose?
one.
Oh, I put Mina, obviously.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Great. The Junghyun's not on there either. But we both guessed Momo, which was the number one.
Wait,
I
wait,
mean-
wait. It was Momo and who?
Momo, Sana, Daeyeon, and Ji.
Oh my god.
I can't pick
So
one.
half of the group. And neither
Dude,
of
so it's like impossible to
and-
choose wrong for Andrew.
and the only one out of our four biases is Sana on there. He didn't put Mina, Nayeon, or Chaeyoung on there. How dare he?
I would have put Chaeyoung, but
Yeah,
I was just
my-
like, I should
my-
probably keep it at 4.
I did
So-
put Nayeon, right?
Yeah, you did put Nayeon.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because
So-
it was between me, Nayeon and Sana.
Nayeon and
always.
Sana. Yeah, I would have guessed Nayeon and Sana for you if you wrote 2. So we all got 2 points, so nothing changes. In the
Okay,
standings.
next one.
Next one, Mamamoo. I think we
I
know
know.
all of them too. So
I-
Andrew
ob-
goes first.
obviously, I think Nate, you've mentioned before how much you love Solar, and Jacob, you like Moonmule. So
Yep, and then you like Wasa. And
Who do
Jacob
I like?
likes Moonville. I agree with Andrew. I know that's a fact.
All right,
So-
yeah. Nate Solar and Andrew Hwasa.
Yep.
Because of them legs.
them
Yep,
legs.
So we all knew those. So
See the thumbnail for topic 1 last week.
yeah,
and you'll know.
Andrew
or just look at
ruined
my,
it.
or just
Yeah.
just like stalk my Instagram sometime
He
in like
took a
June.
horrible picture because Solar is completely blocked by the
I had another picture, but
I
my
think
phone.
Orwean. I don't remember which one of them.
My
was blocking.
phone
So-
went kaput, so I don't know. I think I lost those photos.
So this one's interesting because Andrew doesn't even know this group. So this is G Friend.
Yeah, Andrew doesn't even know who
Andrew
they are.
doesn't know
He does-
anything
he doesn't
about
know who
G-Friend.
G-Friend
Yeah, I
is.
don't know. I still don't know who G-Friend is.
So
Like,
so Jacob said like 2 days ago he has 2. So I gotta figure out which one he wrote. I'm gonna guess Jacob wrote Yuju, and Andrew likes Unha.
Okay, yeah. I'm also gonna guess Una, and for Nate, Wait, did he tell us his bias before?
Maybe.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna guess Una also
Mm,
for both.
Andrew, you don't know any of these members, so
I'll just put out Jacob, Shinbi, and I don't know.
one
Nate,
of us got Jacob's right.
Nate, you like Taeyeon? I don't know. I don't
She
know.
is a Soan. It's hard. She is a fan of SNSD. So
Wait, she
it
is?
No, I don't know.
Oh, if she is a Soan, that'd be amazing.
So Jacob said Yuju and Shinbi earlier. So I don't know which one. Darn it, you got it right. I got it wrong. And we're both. Oh, I got Andrew's right though. Andrew's Unha, and I'm also Unha.
Because again, she's
Wait,
the
I get 2 points.
Wait, you guessed Unha for Andrew too?
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, darn.
Because she's the only one. She's the only one I see on my Tumblr blog every day. It's just literally pictures of Yunha, and I'm just like, she's the only member I know. She's the only member I know. I'm just like, okay.
She's the best.
Okay, so
So
Nate
I
got 1
I got
point.
1. You got
And
2, and
Andrew
Andrew got 2.
1.
Because he actually guessed Shinbi.
Oh yeah, you guessed Shinbi. Yeah, that's
He
right.
got it right.
that was
So
a
Nate,
wild guess.
That was Nate in last place right now.
Damn.
You better step up your game, man.
That was a wild.
We got a
guess
lot
right
of groups to go. We're only a third of the way there.
Yeah, but we all know who's gonna win here.
I'm 100% sure. I'm 100% sure
we
we
got
all
some
picked the
groups
same
with
one.
like 8 billion members in them later on. So
Okay.
next is Kara. We included everyone except for the original girl that left right away. So it's
nobody even
Kara
knows who
5
that is.
plus.
I think we
Young
all
P.
know who. I think we all know who everyone's is.
I don't know yours. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know Andrews. He's the wild
So-
card in this situation.
Card?
Well, you
Card.
go
Hey, we
first.
mention card for once
yeah.
a week.
Oh, they're on this list, so we'll talk. Jacob, you go first. So. It's your-
Okay. Nate is Sungyeon. I'm pretty sure he's Sungyeon. And Andrew,
No. Young G is there too.
Andrew, I'm going to say is Hara.
I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing Ji Young for both of you guys.
I'm gonna guess Jacob is also Soonyeon, and Andrew is also Hara.
Survey
I'm
says.
pretty sure Jacob mentioned Soonyeon once before. Yep, Ji-young. It was between Hara and Ji-young for me.
Well, when
Oh.
he said that, he thought all of our biases was Jiyoung.
Ji-young.
Then I was like, damn it! When he
I
mentioned that.
didn't
was like,
think about
Nate,
that.
you-
I
Okay,
didn't
so you
get
guys
all
are both
the
Sungyeon.
psychology in there. I think
Alright.
I remember Jacob at one point mentioning Soonyeon, and I've definitely mentioned Soonyeon being my best.
Well, yeah. Look at her smile.
I know
She's
exactly.
got like the teeth
She's
smile. I'm like,
hammy.
all right, wait. So I got 1. Nate
I
got,
got
1.
1, and then Andrew got 0.
Yeah, Andrew got 0, even though he was the one that faked us out.
Pretty much.
I
I
played
could have got
myself.
2 if I
I played
if I actually
myself.
paid attention. Next is Rainbow. Andrew also doesn't really know this group that well because he didn't listen to Woo, which made me sad.
Until like an hour ago.
Before we started
Dude,
the show, and I
that
sent
song
it
is
to him.
terrific.
It's great. So Andrew, you go first this time, which is a long shot for him because he doesn't know any of these members.
Who are these people?
Oh my God. He doesn't know who Rainbow is either.
I'll just say. I don't
And
know.
there's 7 of them, so it's not an easy guessing
Oh, I've
game.
mentioned my bias on the podcast.
Oh, I know your
like,
bias.
Oh
Like,
god,
how
I
many
don't
times?
remember. I don't remember. I'll just say Nate, you're Jisuk, and Jacob, you're Sunga. I don't know.
Oh, you almost got them switched because Songa is one of my biases, but not the one I wrote down.
Oh damn.
So I just gave Jacob a little hint, but so Jacob's for sure Jisuk. He's mentioned that before. Andrew, seeing as he knows no one, I'm just gonna. Okay, did you even look at pictures of these?
Yes.
The members. Okay, so you did pick one based on. You didn't just pick a name. I'm gonna say Jake Young.
Okay. And then Jacob.
Jacob. So I used to be Sunga Stan, but I switched.
Damn.
But
You were close.
switched.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I go back and
Okay,
forth.
I'm gonna say that I'm gonna say you saw something on a variety show, so now you're Jaekyung because she comes on variety sometimes or on TV shows. And Andrew, if you're just going completely off looks, I'm gonna guess that Andrew picked Sunga.
Oh, you both are Jisuk, and then you were on the right track, Jacob, but I picked Wuri. Because Wuri's on more.
I don't know who that is.
Hootie. Ah, damn. She's a rapper.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But yeah, she's on a lot of variety. So I go back and forth between Sunga and Wuri.
So
Okay,
this is the first round where I didn't score any.
I got one.
Okay, so that's
for
the
Jacob.
secret to Nate's heart. If you're just on a lot of variety shows, it's just
Well, yeah,
immediate.
it's either singers and eye smiles or variety show titles.
Okay, so wait, Andrew got nothing again?
Andrew got nothing.
Yeah, my bias is
He-
Jisuk.
If he switched both of us and I wrote Sunga instead of Wuri, he would have got 2 points.
Oh my god.
I'm clearly not.
He picked
I'm not good at
Jisuk
this
for me
game.
and Sunga for you.
We gotta get to a group that you actually know.
Well, the next group I don't think you know either. 'Cause Jacob doesn't even really know them.
April.
Is April. Although, oh no, I did see. I almost put Soman on here, but since Card's on here, I didn't.
Yeah.
But then it would have been easy points for us because Jacob would have picked Soman. So it's my turn to go first, and neither of you know this group, so
Wait, I need to look up a list of the members' names.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say
I'll do it on my phone.
Okay. Okay. It's tough.
April. I don't know.
I'm just
Yep.
gonna guess Nan for both of you guys.
Who? What's her name?
Nan. Naeun.
Oh, Naeun. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
Naeun.
okay. Okay, for me, all right. I'm gonna guess that that Nate likes Chaewon, and I'm gonna guess that Andrew likes Naeun.
Okay, I'm just gonna pick a random. I'll just say Jacob likes Rachel and Nate likes Taeyeon. Okay, I'll go with everyone else.
Damn. You cheated. Jacob, we get points for Jacob. And I got Andrew's right. Yes, Andrew did pick Nan.
Wait, what?
You put
Soman. What the hell?
We
Oh.
get points for that. 'Cause
Yeah,
we
I
both
just saw
knew your-
April, and I just.
Hey,
wrote
who's looking at
Soman.
mine? Stop looking at mine.
Sorry, I might have misclicked. I didn't actually see what was written. So I'm Jaewon. You guys guessed correctly, even though you don't know the group.
Because
But
I
she
just
is, like-
that's the only other name I've heard of besides
She's one of the
Rachel.
lead singers, so
Okay,
that's why. I
and
like her.
Nan I just picked because I just know the name.
And then so I get 2, Andrew gets 2, and Jacob gets 1.
I don't deserve 2 points. I'm just pulling
You
these out of
just
my
get-
ass.
Well, we
you
get
guys-
points
you
for
guys-
Soman because he cheated. The other one was a complete guess, and you got it right.
I had to say Soman.
You had to.
Dirty rotten cheater.
I was
Okay.
morally obligated.
Next up is Secret.
Okay, I'm just pulling it out of my ass on this one too.
Jacob goes first.
All right, I go first.
You don't know
right.
Secret?
No, I do know
Secret's
Secret.
so good. No, Andrew, you said he's pulling
Oh,
it out.
I don't know.
gonna say.
I'm pulling it out of my
Secret's
ass. I don't
so
know.
good.
All right, I'm gonna say that Nate is Hyosung. Well,
What was that?
damn, this is hard.
What?
Actually, I'm gonna. All right, I'm gonna go with Hyosung. I was gonna say Jiyeon, but I hope I hope that's not actually the answer. All right, and then Andrew, I'm gonna say his favorite is Hyosung also.
Okay. I'll just say Yo song for both of you guys. I don't know who anyone is.
I'm guessing Andrew is gonna pick Hyosung. Not because he did that. I was actually gonna say Hyosung before, and then Jacob's Hana, because I remember him mentioning liking Zinger at one point, and I hate that name.
Okay.
Darn it!
Ah.
I got you guys switched,
Okay.
but you were.
Dang,
I get 1 point. Okay, so yeah.
Damn,
Nate,
I don't get
you're-
any points.
Nate,
I
you're-
picked Jian, Jacob picked Hyosung, and Andrew picked Hana.
I just pulled that. I don't know who that is.
Okay, so Andrew gets 1 point, and that's it, right?
Yeah, because he picked Hyosung for you.
Yeah. Okay.
I just like the name Hana.
Didn't you? I thought you said you liked Zinger at one point.
No, I just like her
you
name.
just like her name. Okay.
Yeah, her
Oh,
name is freaking
darn.
Zinger.
I hated that name. I'm so glad she got rid of it because she hated it too. Yeah, you should have went with Gia.
The company's like, yeah, your name's gonna be Zinger.
Yeah,
What?
that was. I think so.
Everybody else got their
And,
real name.
after-
Was her whole
Her stage name
whole,
was
like,
Zinger.
was her whole gig like that she just gave like zingers or
Well,
something?
she's a
yeah,
rapper,
because
so-
she was a rapper, so
Okay, I get
so
it.
she's
But
Zinger.
after like a few years ago, she was just like, "No, I'm using my real name. I'm using
Okay.
Hana now."
I just like the name.
Next up's Girls' Day. I didn't put the two that left right away, but I did put GA, who left a little while ago.
But that's the
left
that's
in
the most
2012.
famous iteration of Girls' Day, to be completely honest. Anyway.
Well,
so.
the 4 is, but I added GA because she was there for a while. They had good songs with her. Who goes first?
You can go.
I think didn't I just go?
No,
I think
you
I
I did.
Oh, so Andrew goes.
Okay.
Do you know this group, Andrew?
I
know Girls' Day?
remember. I listened to them. I just didn't know their names.
Okay.
I was like, Expectation was like my favorite song at one point.
We watched that MV at Korean Club because one of the guys is like, "What do you mean? Like it's sexy?" I'm like, he was like, "What do you mean?" Like
That's
one of the girls was saying it's like sexy concept. He's like, "What do you mean? What's sexy about it?"
That's
And then we
probably
showed him the
99%.
We
MV.
showed him. He's like, "Oh, that's what
That's
you
probably
mean."
99% of the reason I like the Girls' Day is because of that MV. Okay, I'll say Sojin for Nate and Yura for Jacob. I don't know. I'm just pulling out my ass.
Jacob, Sojin, and Andrew. I'm gonna say Yura. I'm gonna switch them.
All right, for Nate, Sojin, and I'm gonna say Mina for Andrew.
Okay.
Survey
who did
says?
Andrew pick. Both of us are Sojin. I knew that. Yura. Yes, I got it right.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
So me
So I get
and
one.
Jacob are both Sojin, and then Andrew's Yura.
I actually
Okay,
looked this
so
up. I actually looked this up. So
Nate got 2 points,
Yeah, I got 2. You
and
get-
Andrew got
both got one.
none.
he picked
Andrew got
Sojin.
one?
He picked Sojin for me, and Yura for you. So you got 1. And you
Oh,
got 1.
okay, yeah.
wait, what's the tally right now?
I'm only 2 ahead of you guys, and I'm 1 ahead of Nate.
So I'm in the middle.
Close game.
This
This
is
might
a close game.
This
We're
might come
halfway.
down. This might come down to the boy groups,
It might.
and I have no
It sucks 'cause
idea.
All my boy groups are easy. I feel like.
No,
Oh
I
my
don't know. I don't know yours.
I don't know. Okay, next is 4 Minute. So this one I'm not actually sure about either, because we haven't really talked about biases in 4 Minute very often, or if ever. Because I don't think you guys know mine either.
Yeah, I don't know yours, to be completely
Um,
honest.
So I go first. Jacob. So Jacob, I'm gonna go with Ji Yoon, and Andrew, I'm gonna go with Hyuna.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably be the same thing with Jacob Ji Yoon, because I remember you talking about Ji Yoon at one point. Nate. I'll say Gayun.
All right, so yeah, for Nate, I'm gonna say that's really hard.
That's what I was gonna say. I've never given you guys any information about my
Yeah,
bias.
you've
in
never
4 Minute.
given
You never
us a
revealed it.
hint about your 4-minute bias. I'm gonna say Hyuna for Nate, and I'm also gonna say Hyuna for Andrew.
Andrew got mine right.
Survey
Mine's
says-
Gayun.
Damn it!
then
Yo,
you're gonna Hyuna.
because
Okay.
I think you said it before at one point.
I don't
Oh,
think I
Jacob,
have,
you were
but-
We all get
Hyuna.
1
Hyuna?
point, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because
Yeah, no. When I first got into K-pop, I was like a huge Hyuna stan.
Well, no, because I didn't find 4 Minute first. I found Hyuna first. So
See, I found
Oh,
4 Minute
Yeah,
first.
no, I found 4-minute first. Yeah,
and I
but
liked Gayun.
so okay,
Mostly because singer.
we all get 1 point then.
Yeah, we all got 1 point. So
Yeah.
it doesn't change. Next up is Sistar. Jacob goes
Alright,
first.
Wait, don't you go first, Nate? Or did
I
you
just
already-
went first.
You just did. Okay, I can't keep track of this. Anyways,
Yeah, I know.
all right. So my guess for all right, I'm gonna say that Andrew
write
is
this
Hyoden.
So
I'm
we
gonna
know
say
who
that-
goes first.
All right, I'm gonna say that Andrew is Hyoden, and I'm gonna say that Nate is Bora.
yeah, I'm gonna say Nate is Bora and Jacob. I think. Yeah, no, you're probably Hyun.
Jacob. Oh, wait, who'd you say for Andrew? Jacob?
I said he's Hyoden.
That's tough. I'm gonna say Hyoden for both of you guys.
Survey says.
So you. Me and Jacob are so you. And
Alright, so I got 1
Andrew
point.
is Hyorin.
Oh.
So I got 1 as well. And Andrew got 0.
Okay,
Andrew got 0. Alright, so 1.
So you, so good.
Andrew, you gotta pull a clutch.
This next one's gonna be tough because there's like 10 billion people.
I'll just pull a comeback. You know, it's not interesting unless I make a comeback.
Comeback.
Oh no, I didn't realize that actually.
Bad joke.
No, that was a bad joke.
I
That was a bad joke.
apologize,
I was
listeners.
just trying to say I'm gonna pull a Tom Brady and make a comeback.
Okay, next one's after school, and Andrew goes first. Have fun with the 10 members. Do you even know after school that well?
I'll
To be
just
honest,
say
I don't even know
Nate-
after school that well.
Nate, Lizzie, then Jacob, you're Nana.
Jacob, I'm gonna say is Nana. Andrew, I'm just gonna. So, do you know after school at all? Like, how did you?
Barely. I barely
Okay.
know after
Because I was
school.
gonna say, if you like listen to their older stuff, I probably would have guessed Kai. But I'm gonna say Nana for both of you.
Alright, for Nate, I'm gonna say Reina, and I'm gonna say Nana for Andrew.
Andrew got me right. Lizzie.
I'm
Nana,
easy.
Nana.
Damn it.
I'm easy because
I was Lizzie. Come on, Jacob. She's in like every variety show. She's amazing.
so I get 2. I get 2 points. Well, cause again,
I get 2 points as well.
I've never listened to anything by After School. I only know it because Nana Nana's on my.
Nana's in every CF ever. She's
She's
before
gorgeous.
Oh
Sosa.
no. Me and Nate are tied.
I got 2 points. Yep. You only got.
How am I? Where am I?
You're 2
Andrew got
points
2
behind.
as well.
Yeah, Andrew's still 2 points behind though.
Oh,
Because he
my-
got 0 a couple
He has
times.
0. He got on 6-star. That's right. He can guess so you for us. Next is Tiara.
I
If
don't
we
remember
anger
what I
any
said.
fans, I'm sorry.
Hey, good thing Rania's not on this list. Or Rania, I mean,
Rania.
sorry.
Okay, so I go first. See, this is tough because I have no idea. Oh, I just included Tiara 6, so Arum's not
Okay.
on there. Hwa Young's not on there because no one would pick Hwa Young.
Not
anymore,
That's
at
for a
least.
death wish.
Actually, I do not remember who I said. I do remember.
Jacob. I'm gonna say Jiyeon, and Andrew. I'm gonna say Hyomin.
I'll just guess Jiyeon for both of you.
I'm going to say Jiyeon for Nate. And I'm going to say... I'll also say Hyomin for Andrew.
Oh,
Damn it.
everyone got
I'm
thrown
so
off.
wrong.
So Kiryu was me, Soyeon for Jacob, and Jiyeon for Andrew.
Yeah, I
No
picked
points.
Soyeon because she was going to be an SNSD.
Oh really? I didn't even.
Yeah,
know
that's
that.
why I picked her.
I don't know
So,
why. I always like.
did anyone get
Kiryu,
points?
No,
No, that's
nobody
no
got points.
apparently.
Oh, damn.
We don't know our Tiara biases apparently. Next is A Pink. Jacob goes first.
Okay. For Nate, Unji. For Andrew... This is hard. I'm going to go with 9, probably.
God, I don't know anyone in this either.
I know A Pink so well.
Okay, so
Same,
then
I
I'll
love
just say
A-Pink.
Nate Yunji and Nan Jacob.
Jacob, you're gonna be surprised by my pick. Jacob, I'm gonna say Unji, and Andrew, I'm gonna say Nan.
Oh,
Damn it, Namju?
Okay.
Yeah, she's the hidden card of A Pink. She's waiting for that sexy.
Okay, so Nate
that
was
sexy
Namju.
concept, and she's gonna tear it up.
Nate was Namju.
Nate pulls
Jacob,
ahead.
you pick Yunji, and then I pick Nan.
Also,
Nate
Namju
pulls ahead.
Namju also has a great eye smile. So that helps.
Wait, did you... You got one, right, Andrew?
Oh, I did.
Andrew got
Yeah,
Andrew
you-
got 0. You
Oh,
got
no,
1.
he thought I was 9.
Yeah, you got 1 for picking Nan for Andrew, and then I got 2.
Nate pulls ahead.
Next
God
is
damn.
AOA. Andrew
Okay.
goes first.
I'll say Jacob is G-Man. I don't know, and then
Hey!
Hey, hey,
Hey!
hey.
and then Nate Soleon?
Okay. This is tough. Jacob, how well do you know AOA?
Good
Okay.
enough. Yeah,
Okay,
like,
so you did know
know
like
the
the
rep.
members. You didn't have to like pick.
Yeah, like they're not like I don't like stand them or anything, but I
Yeah,
know
but you
like
knew that.
most of the members.
Jacob, I'm gonna say Choa, and then Andrew, I'm gonna say Sohan.
Okay, for Andrew, I'm definitely gonna say Solhyun.
We know what Andrew likes because he doesn't know these groups at all. So we just like this is the
Just
one
pick
that's
whoever
the
the
most
sexiest
attractive.
member is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Famous member. Who do you pick for me?
I'm going to say I don't know. I'll go with Yuna for Nate.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
Oh damn! I mixed you guys up.
Choa.
Choa for
I thought it was
Andrew.
obvious.
No, I figured Soyeon would be.
Yo,
I
I
know
was,
he got short
I
hair.
was into AOA before I even met you guys. I was really
I
into
didn't know
AOA.
that. I didn't know that.
Damn. All right,
I
so I got
figured
one.
Jacob. How did you
I'm
not
sorry.
Choa?
I'm sorry. The Choa is just perfect.
Choa's great. That's why I thought. That's why I thought Jacob would be into her.
Wait, Andrew get none again?
Andrew got. Yeah, because he picked Cheeman for you.
Jimin, like,
Hey.
hey.
No, like Jimin's pretty though.
So
Yeah,
I
she
got
is, but
0.
she
You
says
got
hey
1.
every 5 seconds.
Yeah. So you caught. Are we tied now, Jacob? Then you got 1.
Yeah, because I got 1 and everybody else got
I
0.
got 0.
Dude, I was
Next.
surprised. I was surprised I actually got that right.
Yuna? Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else were you thinking?
Uh,
Choa?
I was almost gonna say Solhyun actually.
Oh, really?
Almost.
Nope. I actually used to like Mina, but then I realized she's kind of weird after watching variety shows.
Like, what's weird about her?
I don't know. She's just like really ditzy.
Oh.
But that's cute.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Damn.
Yuna-
Okay.
It went between Yuna and Mina, but Yuna plays the keyboard, and I've always wanted to learn to play keyboard. So I base my biases on AOA Black, which doesn't exist anymore. That is how my bias,
Rip.
because Mina was the
Oh,
basis.
goodness.
Yeah,
and
that's
I
true.
liked it between Mina and Yuna. Okay, next is EXID.
It's gonna be difficult, I think.
I go first. Yeah, this is difficult for me. Jacob, I'm gonna say. So you like Jacob? I'm gonna go with Jungwa, and Andrew, I'm gonna go with Ellie because of Cream.
Okay, I'll go with. I'm actually going with LE for Jacob and Nate. I'll give you Solji.
All right, I'm gonna say.
Oh, I probably should pick Solji.
Damn, this is hard. I'm gonna say Hani for both.
Survey says. Damn.
Yeah.
you're right.
Whoa!
Oh, and you
Two
got Solji.
pointer.
It
Okay,
was
Nate.
between Jungwa and Solji for
Okay,
you.
Nate,
and
you picked Hani. Okay, and
Yeah, I picked Hani. Andrew picked Hani, and Jacob picked Solji. So Jacob takes the lead back.
I'm sorry. I can
Yeah.
my only really my exposure to them was I like that / the fan cam. So it just I like Hani. So
I thought
Yeah,
it would be
but
Ellie
actually-
because she wrote Cream.
That's
true.
That's actually another thing I pride myself on. Is I liked EXID before they were popular.
Did you like
'Cause I
them
like-
when they were best EXID?
No, not
Bestie,
that one. It was when
CID.
during when they came out with I Feel Good. That
Oh,
song
yeah.
was my jam.
I feel good. Joa.
Wait, so you guys got none, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I always have to
two.
keep checking because I'm trying to keep.
Okay,
yeah,
the next
keep
the next
track of
one's
it.
impossible for me to guess what Nate's is.
Next one's-
Oh my
The
god.
entire the whole thing, the whole damn group for
Um,
Nate.
Everyone
so
is
Jacob
Nate's
goes
bias.
first.
Wait,
Alright,
the
Nate.
group. Well, first the group is IOI.
Oh, Iowa,
Okay.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
IOI.
IOI is the next group, and Nate is Yoojung, and Andrew. Or wait, this is hard actually for Nate.
Which one is it? It could be any of them.
Because it's between Mina and Yoojung for me, for my guess.
There's a third in there, but it would be between those two and one other.
Oh, Doyeon?
Yeah.
Okay,
So you know
so
my 3. It's just which one.
does it change frequently?
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to
No,
say
not
Mina
really.
then. I'm going to say Mina then. And then Andrew, I'm going to say
Yeah,
his
that was
favorite is... I don't know, Somi?
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
go ahead, Andrew.
I was gonna say Jacob, yours is Somi, and then Nate, your Taeyeon.
Jacob's is definitely Chungha, and and Andrew's is I have to go with Somi because I don't think you know very many of the members. Oh, Chungha.
All of them.
It says
All
all
of
of them.
Yeah.
What the
can't
fuck?
do
No,
that.
but if I actually wrote one down, it would have been Mina. But it was between Mina, Do-young, and Yoo-jung.
Yo, that
But-
swerve though.
Me and
But
Andrew
yeah,
get a
I'll-
free point.
Yeah, you guys get 3 points.
Okay, so yeah, we
'Cause
both
all of
Nate
them.
or Jacob and I both picked Chungha because
Yeah.
I don't think I had it in
Because
me to pick
actually we all
Somi.
get
Like,
1
I
point.
don't get me wrong, I love Somi. It's just as a 23-year-old man, I think it's just creepy to say that your bias is 15.
Well, all of them are like, I'm 25, and all of them
Okay,
are like
Chungha's over 20,
way
so
younger.
it's not creepy.
So is Nayoung.
Huh?
So is Nayoung. She's also over 20.
Yeah, Nayoung and Chungha are the older. Of the
If not, I would have picked Taeyeon just because the next group, obviously.
Mina's just too cute.
Somi's like being like thug as heck on Instagram.
Yo, I like because she grew up in a
And Yoo-jung was there
because
too.
she grew up in the West, so she's just and she's a
They're all
15-year-old,
great.
so
I
every
wrote all of
15-year-old.
them. Anyone guessed anyone for me, and they got a point. Because IOI is the
anyone.
best. Next is Uju Sonyo, Cosmic Girls. So this is crazy because we got 13 members.
I love how in the list you capitalized Luda. You're just like Luda.
Luda,
Oh, yeah, well,
ludicrous.
Yeah, it's ludicrous. Luda. So Andrew goes first here.
Okay, Nate.
Who is it?
Probably
There's
Young.
one obvious choice.
I mean, it's obviously
Is it that
Yeonjung.
choice?
It's obviously Yeonjung
Is it?
because you worship IOI. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. Jacob, I'll say Luda just because you like the name so much.
Luda.
I don't know.
Andrew, I'm gonna say Yeonjung. Jacob. Oh wait, no, actually, because then there's Sungso. Andrew, I'm gonna say Sungso. Jacob, I'm going to say
Ooh,
Jacob, because you don't really know them like
Yeah,
at all.
I
do
kind
you?
of do.
Yeah,
I know
you-
a few of the members.
Yeah, you don't stand.
I'm
them
just gonna
as
say
hard as
Sungso for both of you guys.
I- Okay.
Okay, Andrew is Chung Xiao.
Yeah, Sungso.
And yeah, it's the same. It's the
They're
same
a
thing.
Korean name, yeah.
Chung Xiao.
And then Yeonjung for Nate. There's no way it's not.
No, there's no
What?
way it's not Yeonjung. There's
It's
no
not
way.
Yeonjung.
Come on. Oh, what?
Daeyoung.
Daeyoung.
Daeyoung, what?
Daeyoung is a variety show master.
Wow, you betrayed IOI. How can you call yourself the biggest IOI stan if you're staying for WJS?
Daeyoung is a variety show master.
Okay.
It actually it's tough though because I also like Yoram because she looks like Taeyeon.
Okay, so for me, it would have
But
been
it's both Sungso for both of them.
for me. It was either gonna be Youngjo or Chung Xiao.
Yeonjung,
So.
yeah, I knew that's why it was either Yeonjung or
Wait,
Sungso.
what? Who'd you? Oh yeah, you. Wait, Andrew didn't get any right this round
I'm
because he
fucking
gets Luda for me. Because Nate's the one that likes Luda.
Well, I like all of them, but
Yeah, I know he likes her name though.
oh yeah, I just love that ludicrous.
Yeah, like you posted a picture of her and Heechul, and you're like Heechul featuring
Alright.
Ludacris.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
All right, so
next
the
one's
next one,
3 points.
the next one is either free points or a lot of mind games.
I go first. So it's Soman for Jacob and Jiwoo for Andrew.
No, she's my April vibes.
Obviously, yes.
No, she's not.
So yeah, Nate, you're obviously you've said before that you're Jiwoo, and Jacob, you're Somin.
Both Jiu.
No, we didn't troll.
Okay.
We didn't
No, because
pick
I
BM.
thought you were about to
I
pick
thought
one of the
about it.
guys.
I
I
thought
thought you were
about
about
picking BM.
to. Yeah, same. That would be pretty
But-
BM though.
So yeah, me and Andrew are Jiwoo, Jacob Soman.
Oh my God,
So
Super
Harsh-
Junior.
Oh, we didn't even say
This is
Harsh.
this is
First
obvious, isn't it?
Super Junior might also be 3 points.
Ah, yeah, probably. So Jacob goes
Jacob.
first.
Both Heechul.
Okay, Heechul for both of
Heechul
you guys.
forever.
Okay.
Heechul's the
Am I
best.
right?
It's
Am I
gonna be
right?
the first
Yeah.
unanimous.
Yeah, everyone picked Heechul
Universally biased Heechul.
It's
Because he's
based
the best.
based Heechul.
because he's like he's the god of variety.
He is.
He's the god of idols.
Yeah,
He's
pretty
the
much.
missing member to
The
every
god
girl
of girl
group.
Well,
groups.
he's the god of like K-pop fans because he is a K-pop fan.
Yeah, I know,
in
he's
the
like-
industry.
Yeah, he's
He
like
just- He stands every girl group imaginable. And he's amazing on
Nate.
Variety.
Nate's trailing behind by 1 point. You just gotta get.
Where
it
am I?
to
Where am
We
I?
got like 6
Am I-
more. All the guy groups.
Okay.
Next is Shiny. Andrew goes first.
Okay, I'll say.
Ooh, I think
This
I
is
know
tough.
this. I think I know Andrew's. I think.
Nate, I'm gonna say Key, and then Jacob, I'll say On You.
I'm gonna say. Okay, I'm gonna say Onu for Andrew, and then, Minnow for Nate.
You just said you think you know Andrews.
Yeah.
Do I follow you? Andrew, I'm gonna say own you too, because I'm gonna believe in you. Jacob, I have no idea. So
Loose
I'm
cannon this round.
gonna say Taeyeon because he's basically a girl.
He's basically a girl. Come on, man. That's disrespectful.
Oh, we got them all mixed up. No one got any points.
Yeah, because
Damn it.
Mine is own you.
Temin is like the only one I knew for the longest time in that group. Or,
Mine is
Dang
own
it. It was
you.
I
Nate
got-
who said that he liked
or,
Onu's voice.
Yeah, you
Kim,
guys mixed
Kim
up.
was
That
a
was
huge.
Andrew.
Yeah, remember Kim was a huge Temin like stan, so that's why I picked it up from her.
Okay, so Andrew picked Taeyeon, and then Jacob picked Jonghyun.
Yeah, I have a friend and she's like the biggest Jonghyun stan I know, because she's a
Okay.
Shaol. So yeah, she influenced me.
Okay.
You gotta think about my preferences. That's one of the few guy groups that my other preference went, where I Smile and Vocalist.
I
Plus,
didn't know it
Onu
applied
just-
to guy
Onu-
groups.
Well, Onu has a really like unique voice, so I really
That's
like his
true.
voice.
That's true.
He did an OST for To the Beautiful You. I
Mhm.
forget what it's called. I think it's called In Your Eyes. It's really good.
Plus, he's a supporting character on Descendants of the Sun, and he was great.
I didn't
Yeah,
even know
yeah,
that.
he's
need to
like
watch
one
it.
of the side characters that's in like the whole show. He's really
That's
good.
cool.
And next is EXO.
It's gonna be another hard one. Like,
Yeah, I have no idea. Like I'm gonna be completely guessing. I go first, and I included the members that left to make it even harder. Jacob, although I think Jacob has said Chanyeol is his favorite. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna say Chanyeol, and then Andrew, I'm gonna say Baekhyun because he talks about Taeyeon and Baekhyun all the time.
Okay.
also, you spell Suho wrong.
Did I?
Nate, on the list,
Suho,
Nate wrote Suho.
Oh,
Suho
my bad.
instead of Suho.
Okay. See, I'll say for Jacob, I'll also say Chanyeol because he loved For Real Love so much, and Nate, I will say.
It's definitely Suho. Because
Yeah,
I
'cause
can
you
spell
spelled
his
it
name
wrong.
right.
I'll say Lay. I don't know. I'll just pick random.
All right, I'm going to say for Andrew, I'm gonna go with Do. D-O.
D-O?
D-O? No.
Nah.
No, I said I think it's pronounced D-O.
Oh.
That's what I meant. Not.
It is D-O.
Yeah.
I think his real name's Kyung-soo. If I.
Where does he get
XOL,
D-O
getting
from
raised.
then? I don't-
His last name is Do.
Oh, that's true.
Do Kyung-soo. I
What
think
about
his name
me?
is. And Nate, I'm going to say Chen.
All right, so everybody
Nope.
says.
Ah,
Oh, you're
Chanyeol
both
for me.
Chanyeol.
We're both Chanyeol
Dang
stands.
it,
And then
Dang it, you guys got
Andrew's
points.
Kai.
Me
Jacob,
and Nate are tied
Jacob-
again.
Kai was my first. Kai was again. Remember, I was in. I stand EXO like from the ground floor with Kim. So we'd watch the Baby Don't Cry teaser with Kai like over and over and over and over and over and over again. So
Jacob, that was a free one for you.
I know.
He's
I
in
should've-
Roommates.
Dang it. I forgot about that show. And I watched it
And
too.
I know, you watched it, exactly. Next is Big Bang. Jacob goes first.
All right. I'm going to say. Dang. This is actually really hard. I'm going to say Nate is T.O.P. And I'm going to say that Andrew is Taeyeon.
I'm gonna say Jacob is GD, and Andrew is also GD.
I'll say
So that's
Jacob.
the safe
is,
answer.
I'll say Jacob is G Dragon, and Nate. I'll say. I'll say Top. actually.
Wrong.
Oh,
I got one.
wow.
I
Did we all get one?
yeah, because
Yeah,
I
we
said
all got
GD
one.
for both.
Okay, so yeah,
Yep,
you
said
picked
Taeyeon.
you picked
I picked Daesung because variety shows.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Damn.
And I totally don't have a G-Dragon poster in my room too.
Dude,
Like it's
Yeah,
right as
it
you
was-
walk in the door, it's on my dresser.
it was between GD and Taeyeon for Andrew for me, but I chose the easy way out.
Again,
Next.
it was easy because Taeyong was like the first K-pop
Wedding
song.
dress.
Wedding Dress was the first
Oh, yeah.
K-pop song I ever heard. You kidding me?
Okay,
Yeah, that's what I
I
was
forgot
going
about
with.
that. I forgot about that. I should have remembered. Next is 2PM.
Okay, I have no idea who I put
Okay,
for
well,
this.
okay.
I was
I'm
gonna say
guess,
this is gonna be.
I'm gonna
guessing,
guess.
probably.
I don't know. I'll just say Jun K for Jacob.
Andrew
and,
goes first. Yeah.
And I don't know. Nikyun for Nate.
Nikun. Wait, Nikhyun. It's Nikun.
Did I misspell it? My bad.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, Nikun.
Anyways,
Don't tell them I misspelled it. Then they're gonna like troll me.
yeah, they're gonna
Fans
troll
yell
you
at
in the
me.
They're gonna
comments.
say, "How dare you misspell his name?"
Suhu and
Nikyun.
Nikyun fans are gonna yell at me.
Nikhyun. No,
Suhu.
Nikhyun. What the heck is
Six-
this? Nikun, he's Thai.
I know.
All right, I'm
I
gonna
know.
say.
I knew
For
it
now,
was
I'm gonna
Nick
say
Cummins.
Wooyoung and Andrew. I'm gonna say.
Guess.
I'm gonna go June K for Andrew because of his solo stuff.
Jacob, I'm gonna say Woo Young, and Andrew, I'm gonna say Nikon.
Okay. Survey says.
Oh, he cheated.
Jay Park, you
Park.
cheated too. You did the same thing I did.
Okay, so we get points for that, and then we both picked Taeyeon.
I was tempted to just write tech. Just tech.
Yeah, Taeyeon. Mostly
we-
because of
So me and Nate get free point.
Yeah, we get free point thanks to Andrew cheating. Writing J
Wait.
Park.
Yeah, so we've all cheated once, so that's good.
That makes sense. That evens out.
Because J Park's the only member
then,
I
yeah.
know.
Taeyeon because of
Andrew's
July.
just like J Park,
Yeah.
favorite 2 p.m. member.
He was a
He was
member, right?
Yeah, he was at 2 p.m. for all
Yeah, he
of
was
like
the
a
leader.
year.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. Basically not in it.
Back then he was J Bomb.
He was basically the same as the girl from Kara, except he actually went on and did stuff.
Yeah, so people actually know
People
him.
know him.
And no, like look
But
if
he
you
had a
haven't.
huge controversy. That's why he left. Though.
Yeah, if you haven't
Yeah,
if you haven't seen pictures of J Park's time in 2 p.m., he looks so different because they tried to style him as like a boy group sort of thing. So
Yeah.
it's so wrong. It's so wrong.
I don't. He didn't have his tattoos or anything. Back
No, he was like
Yeah.
he was baby face and
He
everything.
was a
in that back
normal guy group.
then. Yeah.
Next is Infinite, which is another like throw in the park. I feel like I go first. I have no idea. Like 'cause
I don't know. I
even
picked
really know
random.
the members. I know a few of the members. Jacob, I'm gonna say Woohyun and Andrew L.
I'm gonna say Hoya for Nate, and I'm gonna say Uhyun for Andrew.
I'll just say L for both of you because I don't know. Death Note.
We
So
all
I'll
picked
sug
him,
you.
too.
I don't know. I just picked the first name.
No, I know who Sunkyu is because he has a really good
He's-
song with Tableau, so that's why. I
He's
picked
Okay,
also
okay,
on a
that makes
bunch of
sense.
variety shows.
It's called Daydream.
And I just picked him because of random.
I just picked him because of variety shows. He's on Weekly Idol a lot. He's
Oh,
really
okay,
good friends with
okay,
Young Dog.
okay.
Man.
So he's on Weekly Idol a lot, and I like him on that.
All right, two more. Do
All right, so
I?
Cooper is playing now.
Cooper.
Jimin.
BTS is next. Jacob goes first.
Okay, so Andrew, I'm gonna say. Damn, this is hard.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I'll go Rapmon for Andrew, and for Nate. Are we going with the bias that Cooper assigned you, or are we going with your actual bias?
I don't know which one did I write down.
What did Cooper assign him?
Man, Cooper assigned him Jimin.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say Rap Monster for both of you.
Okay. I'll say Jacob. I'll say Rapmon for you, and then. Whoa, was that okay? I'll change that to V. V. If you're giving that, then. Or unless you're screwing with me. Unless you're screwing with me, huh?
Which one do you pick?
Okay. I'll just go back to Rapmon, and then Nate. Oh, okay. I'll just pick G-Man.
I'm gonna pick Rapmon for both of you. I know Jacob's Rapmon. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Sugar. I almost picked Sugar.
I did go with the bias you assigned.
Andrew, I almost picked Sugar just for joking because his name.
No, but I think that's Pat's favorite.
I knew Jacob was for sure Rapmon.
Because I don't really call him Sugar though. I just call him because most BTS people just call him Yoongi.
Yoongi.
Yeah, because it's a stupid name.
It is really stupid. It's on my list. It's on the list of horrible statements.
Oh no, I shouldn't say that though. BTS stans might be getting mad, but I prefer calling him
his
Yoongi.
Fault. Yeah, call him by his name. So Andrew gets 2 points. I get 1. You get 0, Jacob.
Where are we?
Right
where are
at
we?
the end, you're falling apart.
Where are we in the standings? This is the last one.
Oh, wait. Me and Nate are tied. I think actually.
Okay, and
then
then
where's Andrew? Is Andrew low? Still.
Yeah, Andrew's still behind. He's way behind.
Okay, so I
he
can't
can't
win.
catch up.
I
So
can't win this.
basically,
It's a 2-man race. All right.
Next one. Got 7.
All right.
Andrew goes first, although it doesn't matter apparently.
I'll say Jacob. Yours is Jackson, and then Nate. Yours is JB.
Okay, Jacob's. Oh, this is tough. Because I have no idea. I have like
one
0.
of the members has my initials as his name, so I mean.
so you have to like JB. But the other one's name is Mark, and he's like NCT, like
yeah, NCT
so,
Mark.
And then there's
Mark
JYP,
from Got7 is in it instead.
JYP's in there, so like Junior. I love that they named him Junior for a while.
Yeah.
Jin Young.
So, well, because he's Jin Young Park.
It's the same thing. Yeah.
Oh, this is so tough. I have no idea, and I need to win. I want to win.
You're taking it so seriously.
Jacob, I'm gonna say Jackson. Andrew, I'm gonna say Bam Bam.
I'm gonna say that we all 3 of us said Jackson.
All right, survey says
It's highly possible.
Oh shoot!
We did all say Jackson, except Andrew put JB.
Okay, if you don't know, the rule is with Got7 is that JB is everyone's bias, and then you just have to pick a secondary bias because JB is just everyone's bias automatically.
You know who wins by 1 point?
Andrew, Jacob.
Me.
Jacob
Okay.
1 point.
Mine was so obvious for Got7 though, because of
variety shows. Dude, Jackson is hilarious.
Jackson's the second coming of Peachel.
Speaking of fun things that Got7 does, if you haven't watched, they did a concert in like Southeast Asia, or maybe like Singapore or something, where they, I think it was Jackson and 2 other members, I couldn't remember, but they did Dum Dum by Red Velvet, like with outfits and
up with the costumes.
Yeah,
right?
outfits and all, which is amazing. That. Like you have to see that video. So that's the end of the game.
That topic took way longer than I thought, but it was really fun. So.
It's worth it. It's worth it. We need to do more games. If you have any fun games that we should suggest, like put it in the comments.
All right. So now we can go on to the next topic, which is Andrew's.
Oh, I thought you were going.
Oh, well, you can go first, I guess.
Okay, so
since I already said it.
Yeah, my topic is I'll just talk about I had a fun crazy night last Friday in K-Town, so I just wanted to talk about K-Town is it's like this block like 32nd Street in Midtown New York where it's just like it's the closest I'll ever get to like going to Korea without going to Korea, essentially.
It's right next to the Empire State Building.
Unless you go to LA K-Town.
That's true, but I mean I like New York. I guess I'm gonna be partial to New York K-Town since it's just
right there. So, yeah, well, I mean, I've been going because I went to FIT and I had I was friends with a lot of Koreans. We ended up going to K-Town a lot. So pretty much all of my like college memories involved some form of going to the food gallery. I actually went there today.
So the main place I go to all the time is called Food Gallery 32. It's essentially like 3 floors, or like, well, the second floor is just seating, but like it's like a 3-story building that is just like all like Korean food or
Oh, that sounds amazing.
So yeah, but the thing is, I really only go to 1 or 2 places. There's like one place that actually no, there's one place I tried that was like a ramen place or like a noodle place. It's pretty standard, but the place I go to all the time is it's like
some naengmyeon. Have you ever had naengmyeon?
Nah.
It's cold noodles.
Oh, I know. Yeah. No, I've tried cold noodles. I hated it. I hated it so much.
Weird. It's buckwheat noodles in like ice water.
Yo, I don't like
ice
buckwheat.
In the water. And then they give you like gochujang to put on it.
Yeah, I did not like one time Pat was just talking about cold noodles and she got me to try it. I did not like. I don't like because I only really like egg noodles. So buckwheat was just.
Oh, okay. It was different, but I actually didn't mind it. It was definitely weird.
The thing is,
it
it's just like
bad.
Cold noodles is just salty water, and it tasted so weird.
Well, did you put gochujang in it, like pepper paste? Because like that's what they gave us, pepper paste.
I don't know. I don't remember. It was a while ago. It was a while ago.
Yeah, Andrew, when we come for KCON, you gotta take us there.
Yeah, definitely. That's the one place I went to. But
I want to eat like Korean food all the time. When I'm
yeah,
there.
no,
I can't get it.
Yeah, no. The place is amazing. But I usually only go to the place like the one of the restaurants. I think it's called Roll and something. Oh god, hold on. I literally just went there.
You go there all the time, even though you don't.
No, I never look at the thing.
There's a really good Korean restaurant in Ann Arbor, but that's like an hour and 15 minutes away. So
it's called Roll and it's literally called Roll and Katsu, and everything the only thing I get there is just pork tonkatsu, which is Japanese.
You're like an Asian little kid. Because that's like their chicken nuggets.
Yeah, no, it is, but I love it, so I get
it's
it
so
all the
good.
time.
No, tonkatsu is so good.
I need to go to the Korean restaurant in Rochester. I haven't tried it yet, so I have no idea what it's
on the third. I don't know if you've heard of this before, but on the 3rd floor there's a place called Spot Dessert Bar. I don't know if that's famous or not, but
is it good?
I don't know. I haven't really went or I had tried anything from there because it's just all chocolate. So.
Oh, it sounds like heaven for me. I love
it's just desserts or whatever. But recently they added a bubble tea place, so obviously. And then no, what's really nice is that a couple of years ago they added a taiyaki place or a taiyaki stand. You know the it's shaped like a fish. It's like a pastry.
No, really
red bean whatever.
Yeah, it looks like it's like a bread, it has filling, but it's shaped
like
a fish.
Is it a red bean filling usually?
Yeah, you could pick. It's like red bean, or you can have like a different sort of cream filling. Yeah, really, really, really good place. Like there's a lot more restaurants that I've never got or I've never like ventured out to try, but you know that's usually my go-to when I'm in K-Town. Or the other one would be, or I haven't gone there in a while actually, but my other one since I was a broke college kid, the another place I like to go to was called Urijip. Well, it was WOORIJIP.
It's our house. It means our house.
Okay, that makes sense because like the logo is like a house.
Uri is we or our.
Yeah, we are our
house.
See, no, that's it's like a sort of half of like the front half is like a buffet style where you can just pick whatever you want, but like the back is, or like there's some stuff where there's a section where it's just like inside of like heated like containers or whatever where you just like get prepackaged sort of things, and it's always really cheap, so that's why we always went there because you could get a good decent meal for like $6, which is
sounds awesome,
which is nigh impossible.
I love buffets.
I was gonna say it's cheap for New York,
but yeah, which is cheap for you, but I usually only get like chicken because I'm really picky when it comes to my food, or I just love chicken a lot. So that was the place that introduced me to banana milk, because they that was one of the things. It's kind of fun, like they have a whole like section of just like obviously like beer and everything, and I'm just the one guy getting banana milk whenever I go there since I don't drink or whatever. There's a lot of, I think it's just a Korean trend. There's a lot of like French style pastry bakery places.
Oh no, yeah, they love French style bakeries.
Okay,
there
so
are those
like
in Seoul.
So yeah, there's Cafe Bene.
So you get like eclairs and stuff.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, just
like
really...
there's a chain called Paris Baguette.
Yeah, Paris Baguette is another one of them. Like, so the 3 major ones in New York I find is Cafe Bene, Paris Baguette, and Tout Le Jus. Like all of those places are kind of interchangeable to some degree.
Okay.
They're just like really fancy, really expensive.
Yeah, there was a Paris Baguette right by our dorm.
Tout Le Jus.
So
wait, how's jus spelled?
Jours. Tous les jours.
Oh, tous les jours.
Tous les jours.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because
It means every day.
Jus would be Jeux, right? Because
yeah, tous les jours means every day.
okay. I haven't taken. I suck at French.
This is your your foreign language topic now. We're just gonna teach you Korean and French.
Okay.
Because I actually went
teach
to
you some
France,
German,
so I
too.
know some French.
I'll teach you guys Japanese. Anyway,
Oh.
another thing, obviously being like Koreatown, there's a lot of makeup stores. A lot of makeup stores.
Well,
Just like.
yeah.
So yeah, like there's the two places that I really go to, or I don't really buy anything obviously because I don't care about how I look, but a lot of where my friends go are there's a place called the Face Shop, and then there's another place called Tony Moly. So yeah, just like really really high end Korean, just like there was one store I remember that like Taeyeon was on on the advertising. That's all I remember.
Oh, really?
That's all I remember.
It's Taeyeon.
Yeah, like it was like a lipstick brand, so she looked amazing because she had like a red lipstick on, so in the image, so yeah.
You just walk down the street, you're like, oh hey, it's Susie. Oh hey, it's Taeyeon. Oh look,
Oh, hey, it's
Taeyeon from AOA.
Yeah, exactly.
And then, but the place where I usually get my all my K-pop CDs is Choreo Books, which is attached to another like a makeup store. So like, again, I think I forget if I mentioned it because I recently did the unboxing for Twice Coaster Lane 2. The reason why I got it so fast was I got it at Choreo Books. So I kind of have to pay more than usually, but it's like I think it's nice to support them since they're really pretty much the only store that I know of in New York City that actually sells K-pop CDs. They have a lot too. Like
That surprises me actually.
I remember one time I think Kim was because we were like looking around there sometime, but she was I saw one of Tablo's books in there.
Oh, is it Pieces of You?
Yeah, but I think it was before it was translated. So that was
they had the Korean version.
yeah, because yeah, they sell Korean books and like Korean like magazines in there. They have like, and for some reason
that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
it is K-Town. So
yeah, no,
Korean
they
people
sell a
live
lot
there.
of stuff. Or no, again, the nice thing though is that when you buy a new album, like an album within like the first week, they give you the unrolled poster. So I have my I have my two Twice
amazing.
posters that I'm saving for whenever I move.
that like every music store in Korea has unrolled poster or like. Yeah, like they have rolled posters, but you could get posters for every album.
I also
at
got
every store.
I also got my I remember it was in like 20. I got a 2012, 2013. I think it was a 2012 SNSD calendar for no reason whatsoever. I think I threw it.
What is it? Was it even 2012?
Yeah, no, it was 20. It was obviously for the upcoming year, but
okay.
that would have been stupid.
But you threw it out.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
SNSD calendar,
it was in my
man.
old house, but it was. The weird thing is all the images were from their Japanese promotion, so I don't know why they were selling it in, because it was all the images of them wearing like basketball uniforms or like they were or basketball jerseys. I don't know if you remember that. I'll show you the picture later.
I wonder if it was just for the calendar.
Yeah, or no, I remember it being as part of like a Japanese promotion or something. But anyway,
I'll have to look at it after the podcast is over.
well, obviously a lot of Korean barbecue. Just too ridiculously
Korean
expensive.
barbecue's the best.
Just
I have never tried it, so
Really?
So I'm
Really?
getting it for my birthday in a few weeks. We're going down to Ann Arbor. We're getting some flavored soju, and it's gonna be
what flavor? What flavor? Because
okay. So this is different. What they do, their flavored soju isn't like actual it has soju in it, but it's not just soju. Because in Korea,
like mixed?
there is soju like flavored soju.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what we have in K-Town.
We would get plum soju a lot in Korea, and there were a couple other ones. But no, at Ann Arbor it's amazing. So it's those like yogurt shots, like the delicious yogurt.
Yeah.
So it's basically just a ton of that with some soju and some like
That
fruit
sounds
flavor in
dangerous.
it. It's amazing. It's like you're basically drinking an alcoholic version of that yogurt.
Okay.
And they just give the.
I think I don't know if I've seen that before. I wouldn't be surprised if they have that in K-Town too. But from what I hear,
that's not even something I saw in Korea. That's just something this place in Ann Arbor does.
Okay. So, but most of the time, my friends just get peach soju. Yeah, but if you go to Korean barbecue place and you're going with like a decent amount of people, don't expect to spend anything under $100 because it's so expensive.
We go for my birthday, and I think last year it was probably like eight people or so, and it was probably like with drinks, it was probably like 140.
Yeah,
Which
that's
isn't too bad. It's like $20 a person, less than $20 a person.
But yeah, because
So,
again, the like
with drinks.
Korean with drinks. I didn't get that many drinks last time I went to a Korean barbecue place.
Oh, we got a lot. We got a lot of that.
It was still over 100 too.
So,
So like
yeah, it's a little expensive.
because the meat, like the quality of their meat is just ridiculously
yeah,
expensive.
yeah,
so.
they give you high end.
And then I think I mentioned this other place to you, but you guys don't have H Mart near you, do you?
I have one.
No.
It's like 20 minutes away,
Like
30 minutes
H
away.
Mart's like the supermarket for like Korean and like
Yeah.
Chinese and Filipino stuff.
It's an Asian supermarket chain.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah, so like the thing for me is I like where I'm from is like literally like the definition of white America. So there are like no minorities where I live.
so yeah, no Korean place. You know,
Yeah, so there's no like Asian places besides for the Chinese food.
Yeah, American
place.
Chinese food.
Yeah,
just like
so-
another thing, obviously, since New York City is pretty much based around its nightlife essentially in places like this, so a lot of these places don't open till 5. Like
Oh, really?
Yeah, no. The place I went to last week, Bangia, where I had where I had the amazing ramen stew with like
Yeah,
spam.
yeah.
Okay, the official name of it is Spicy Army Stew with sausage, spam, bacon, kimchi, cheese, and ramen noodle for $22. I know.
Sounds good.
I shared it with my friend Angelina. Shout outs to Angelina though for looking that up. She found it on some like Facebook like food like page or like a video page or something. So yeah, that place was amazing. But again, like a lot of places don't open till 5 because most of the people don't show up until lunch or dinner anyway. So
Yeah.
another place that's really good is Soju House. They obviously serve soju.
It's
but
crazy.
the weird thing is they only take cash. It was always annoying to go there because I can't use my credit card.
There are some like more like family owned Asian restaurants around that only take cash here.
The nice thing about going to K-Town though is if you spend enough money at some of these restaurants, they do. I don't know. They have that's where I learned the concept of service, where basically if you spend
service is the best.
you spend a lot of money at the restaurant, they'll give you like a free hour.
Free shit.
food.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They'll give you like either like free drinks or they'll give you a free hour of karaoke.
Oh, okay. So no, in Seoul, we would just buy like $80 worth of beer, and they just gave us like $50 worth of free appetizer.
Yo, that's amazing.
It's
But yeah-
so good. In
yeah,
Seoul.
no,
They
they're-
give you
they're really
so
big
much
on that.
service. And like you basically just have to buy your drinks, and they give you free apps. It's
Yeah.
the best.
But speaking of, karaoke is really expensive here in K-Town, just ridiculously expensive. Like you can't like
Yeah.
usually
They
it's
have like Korean noraebangers and
yeah
stuff.
it's straight
Yeah.
up noraebang like where I was at 5 bar.
Noraebang.
It's
Sing
like
room.
straight up like the room like with like the whole like private room sort of thing, and most of
Yeah.
them are usually full. Like that's the other thing.
I'm not surprised.
if
I'm
you're
sure
trying to
people
go there
after work and
if you're
stuff.
trying to go there on a Friday night, you better get there
Yeah,
early.
you can't-
And no,
Yeah.
and yeah, you just don't expect to spend anything under $100 if you have a decent amount of people, because it's really expensive.
Yeah. There's one in Ann Arbor that's just like run by some random dude, and yeah, it's really expensive too.
Though again, when you guys come here for KCON, we can go to Palisades Park, because that's literally like a Korean heavy town, and it's so much cheaper to go there than in New York. But though I have a funny story about something that happened, because at 5 bar. So obviously I don't drink, so I'm just like sitting there with like Angelina and a bunch of her other friends. So
You're just like sitting there.
well, I mean, I like going to bars. Obviously I don't drink, or I just drink water or whatever, or just like
Yeah.
being in the atmosphere of a bar, or because it's
Yeah.
because it's just
Plus watching drunk people. is
yeah,
fun.
no, watching drunk people is pretty funny. The one thing I have to say is that at a lot of these places,
If
they're just
not moody.
no, a lot of these places, the servers the Korean servers are just really, really like nice, like really like hype, like what you'd see in like Korean like fashion magazines or whatever. But no, they seem pretty nice. They seem pretty nice. So I think the server was talking to like another guy sitting next to me, and I think he was trying to shoot the bottle cap in his cup, because he ordered a beer, and he accidentally hit me in the face with the bottle cap. So he's just like, "Here, you can have this, or you can have this beer." And I'm just like, "What am I gonna do with this?" So I just gave it to Angelina and her other friend. So it was pretty funny, because I've never gotten a free drink before in my life. But
Well, now you have.
yeah, well,
Most guys have it.
when life gives you free drinks, you don't question it. You don't question it whatsoever, unless there's a roofie.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Obviously, but yeah, just I guess the thing is, I guess what's more unique about it than just actually going to Korea would be that in K-Town, obviously, like, it still attracts a lot of people that aren't Korean, like obviously like myself or whatever, because it's just because for a lot of people that work in Midtown, it's just the most convenient place to get absolutely wasted, because it's right next to their office or whatever. Or
And Koreans love booze.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
Koreans, they drink more than Irish people.
Yeah,
do.
no, like
Yeah.
Koreans. I remember Piglet of Team Liquid. He posted a picture of him and his friends like going out and drinking. Like he had like 10 soju bottles, and I think all of those were his.
Because over there, it honestly, so you can buy it in any convenience store. You can buy soju,
Yeah.
and sometimes it's cheaper than water.
Yeah, no, it is.
It's literally like a water bottle will be like $2, and a bottle of soju that's the same amount of liquid will be like $1.50. Like you'll get like, it's so cheap, it's insane. And then of course it's legal to drink in public, so everyone's just walking around the streets drinking.
And you can drink it. You can
time.
drink at like 18, or
Oh yeah, then yeah,
19.
Well, it's 20 Korean age, so 19. Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Not much else. I mean, like it's the closest I'll ever get right now, at least for now, to my slice of Korea. I mean, I guess it prepared me for Seoul, for like actually going to Seoul, because I mean I'm used to the food obviously, and I mean I'm used to see. Though one thing that's pretty obvious is that you see a lot of Korean couples, and no, not just see a lot of Korean couples, you see them dressed like. You know how it's like
couple
really,
outfits?
Like couples clothing.
it's just like really obnoxious, like really like over.
Oh yeah, they love
like,
that.
So
They love that stuff.
I kind of want to make you throw up, but no, I love K-Town. I love K-Town so much. So mostly for the food. Again, partially for
Korean
the
food is the best.
partially for the atmosphere.
Korean
So
food.
you guys, again, whenever you guys come here for K-Con, I have to show you around because it's amazing. And I know.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't want to go buy albums because I
Yeah,
can
you're probably gonna buy
not
out
have to ship
you're,
'em.
like shout outs to the
Nate's gonna buy out the store.
Yeah, you're gonna buy out the whole store, even the makeup.
Not the makeup. I don't need the
He
makeup.
just walks in. He's like, "I'll take it all. I'll
I'll
buy your
only
store
buy
off
the
of you."
makeup that's endorsed by idols I like to
Alright.
support them.
That's it.
So is that's it. All right.
We can
So
move
I
on
guess
to
we'll
topic
go
4.
into my topic, which is a lot more, like, I guess grammar heavy, I guess you could say. Mine was sort of, I guess, touching upon corporatism in K-pop specifically, because corporatism in Korea would be like a completely like way bigger topic. So
Yeah.
CJ.
yeah, CJ owns everything.
Yes. CJ and
I-
Samsung.
Yep, and probably Hyundai as well.
Hey. And
Kia.
LG.
Yeah. Well, Hyundai owns Kia, so.
Do they?
Well, they own 34%, so I think
I
that's...
never knew that. Okay.
Yeah.
Basically,
I don't know
yeah.
if that's changed, but last time I checked, they own 34%. Anyways, so in K-pop, it's no secret that everything is sort of
the whole thing
centered
is
around...
corporate.
Yeah, everything is centered around corporations and how they run. So I guess we could talk about sort of like the lack of freedom that idols tend to get, especially in SM.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's been better in recent memory, but
Yeah. Well, I think that's
you know.
because the idols are getting older and they're like, screw this, I'm almost 30, I'm gonna do whatever.
Yeah, you can't
For,
treat
like,
me. You can't
SNSD.
treat me like a 15-year-old anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. So yeah, we could talk about that. The sort of like the controversies that happen because of either incompetent companies, because all they're focusing on is their
Barely
public
present
image.
radio.
Yeah, barely present rating.
Oh no! Oh no!
We're bringing it
They're gonna
back.
be back.
Rania,
No,
Rania,
we just won't
Rania.
tag it. We just won't tag Rania.
Okay.
Just do it anyways. Just do
Freedom
it
of
anyways.
information. I'll say whatever I want.
Yeah,
Yeah, so-
exactly.
Yeah, just stuff like that. So, I guess the obvious example is like SM and how they treat their Chinese members. Like with Chris
Hasn't gone
and
very well
Luhan.
for them.
No, it hasn't gone well at all. Like the first case was not even in EXO, it was in Super Junior.
Yeah, Super Junior
with
was first.
with Hanggang or Hankyung if you use his Korean name. Like this was the very first like SM like huge controversy with their contracts that have become so like, oh, here's another one we come to expect it now.
The slave contracts.
Yeah, so
As they
he was
like to
the
call
first
them.
to say something. He's like, dude, this is not cool.
Yeah.
Especially since I'm going to give a disclaimer on the whole Hangang situation. I'm not super informed on it, but I'm pretty sure I know like I guess most of it from past
That's okay.
knowledge.
All the Super Junior stands are a lot older and more mature at this point.
Yeah, hopefully, please don't flame us.
Like little,
please.
like the 14-year-old K-pop fans don't even know who Super Junior is anymore.
Which is insane,
Yeah.
considering how Super Junior
How
was
big they
essentially all of K-pop at one point.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, like I mean, I got into one in 2011. Super Junior was like still like the biggest guy group pretty much.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That took over the industry.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean,
And
I think
oh, you.
again, it's a really stupid thing when it comes to SM and Chinese members, where they obviously just it's obviously a race thing or just like a nationalism thing, where they don't treat them they don't treat them on the same level as their Korean members, which just makes no sense, because why insist on, and again, I know how big of a market China is, but why insist on adding all these Chinese members if you're just going to treat them like subhuman, or like treat them like worse than the Korean member? Like do they think nobody will notice? Do they think that nobody would actually care how the Chinese members are treated? Because again, there's been a lot of backlash when it comes to all of this, even with EXO. Even with EXO being so recent, like it just blows my mind that they think they could get away with and I mean, it was such a messy lawsuit with Luhan and Chris and all that sort of stuff, where essentially the contract was so like ironclad and like ruthless that I believe for a certain like a certain period of time they couldn't work. Like even in China, they weren't allowed to promote or whatever, or them promoting in China is what caused a huge kerfuffle and a lawsuit. So it's just,
Yeah, I think Luan and Chris just did it anyways.
yeah, because I mean, what are they gonna do? They like SM's not really. Again, I know what the whole reason why they made like XOM is because they wanted to attack that Chinese market. But I mean, if you're not gonna treat them properly, you can't really. And it's not like they have entire jurisdiction about what music can and can't be released in China, because China has their own ideas about how K-pop is like straight up banned now or whatever. So I mean, it's just really stupid how they essentially just basically they left the band and then they couldn't even do it. Like they couldn't even earn an income or like perform or whatever.
I mean, honestly, I think it sort of applies to anybody who wants to leave.
Mhm.
Like, they just completely like, no, you can't do anything.
Yeah.
If you want to get out of your
Like,
contract, you're not allowed to do anything.
If you really think about it, like it's K-pop's pretty
Well,
K-pop's like predatory, and definitely predatory, or like it's like a
as
loan
far as contracts
Yeah.
go.
it's like a loan shark.
Well,
where
yeah, I mean-
they'll pay for you to do your trainee fees
I
or
was
whatever.
gonna say, yeah, like
But-
they're investing a ton of money into these people,
And then
that
if you even threaten to
not
leave,
getting any money back.
Well, like, for Jessica, at least, like, they're the ones who kicked her out, but they still wouldn't release her contract until, assumingly this year, whenever that happens.
she's made allusions in like fan meets that pretty much you should be able to read between the lines as to why she can't promote any of her songs on either like Music Bank or like M Countdown or like any variety or music show, because SM is basically SM being so powerful to all these television networks. They basically blacklisted her until the agreed contract was up. So yeah, it sucks.
So yeah, well, I guess we'll see this year if she starts promoting.
I hope she does. She
'Cause
deserves it.
This would be the 2 years. Or
Why didn't
this would
they
be
should
when
have
the
just put some
contract
like Corridel should have just put some time into playback while Jessica can't promote
Exactly.
anyways.
That's true.
What? Give me playback, please. I miss them.
I mean that's kind of another example we could go into, is sort of how Corridel is treating playback. Like
Yeah, why did
'cause
they-
did a what Corridel did was they basically, I almost used the word annexed. Now they bought
They
out
purchased the company.
They
yeah.
did annex
Yeah.
them essentially, like straight up.
like that other company, and then they just like are not doing anything with playback.
Yeah, which is
Yep,
it's
been-
unfortunate to them. So
Been over a year since we've seen anything, and I don't remember when they bought the company. I think it was early last year, so it's probably been around a year since they bought the company.
Honestly, I don't know why they don't put anything into them, because their debut did really decently.
Yeah,
Like they
and
got
then
really positive reception, at least internationally.
and then
they
they
should've
got an
put
Eric
some
Nam
juice into
song
it.
as their follow up, which was good
Yeah.
too. Like,
I mean, to have
also
someone
got
like Eric
views.
Nam, who's huge in Korea, feature on your track. I mean, this was before he was pretty big, I think, but still, like,
He was starting to get there.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, he was still fairly popular. But if there's one thing I do like, the recent trend is that, again, it's just the trend in general when it comes to any medium, where you see the rise of like people going independent, or people going or crowdfunding. They're sort of or relying on fans to help fund their music or whatever. Because again, it's just like, or who crowdfunded their album again? It was,
A Makestar?
I believe
Or
so.
what did you talk?
Like someone, I remember.
someone like Kickstarter type.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
thing for-
Makestar is the Korean
Yeah,
like,
so I
music
could see,
Kickstarter thing.
I could definitely see that becoming more of a trend, because there's probably gonna be reach a breaking point where people are just fed up with like the, I guess the entertainment company system, where
like the corporate stronghold.
yeah,
kind of
where
thing.
they'll try to
Well, because what they have to do is they have to listen to stockholders,
Yeah.
which really it puts a damper on creativity sometimes.
Well, because
which
it pretty
kinda
much,
sucks.
which is why a lot of pop music sounds the same, because obviously that sound signature
like, oh,
sells.
this sells.
Yeah, this sells, so
Yeah,
just
just
copy
maybe
that.
Copy
or,
this.
like, that's why they copy a lot. Again, it's pop music, so they copy a lot of what's popular here in the West, or in terms of like dance music or whatever. So yeah, it is such a delicate balance between creativity and being practical in terms of actually making money, because like I do agree, or I do see the reason why you can't just give them like absolute creative freedom right off the bat, because if they produce something that's just absolute garbage, that's a lot of money and time and resources that you've wasted
yeah.
in. But again,
Yeah.
I think it's just like an Asian culture sort of thing, where corporate structure is so like important, or it's just such a central part of any employee's life, whether not even just in the entertainment industry, where like your employer pretty much dictates how often you work, or like how much you work, or that sort of thing. So yeah, it's definitely it's a lot different than here in the West.
Not only that, but
Yeah.
I'm sure like the stockholders, they tend to be old men with lots of money.
Who
Like
just-
they see
who
there's
have
tons
no-
of money in K-pop, we should invest in
who
it.
have no idea what K-pop, or like understand the landscape of it, what it is.
Yeah.
So they just see what sells, and they want to emulate
That's
it,
why.
which is the
Well-
problem with like having like a stockholder based corporation
Yeah,
Yeah.
having a publicly traded
making
company.
music.
Yeah.
Well, they're like creating art, which is like
Yeah. But
sort of complicated.
they're creating art to fund a business, which like
Yeah.
doesn't really work.
Which
Very well.
like pretty much, like, again, I went to an art school or a fashion school. You're not gonna make money. You're not in it to make money. Obviously, you're in it for the
Yeah.
passion. So it's just you're always at odds. You're always at odds with the people
With the business.
who run the checkbooks, because
Yeah.
you want to do something, but they don't think it's like financially viable
Worth it.
or whatever. So
Yeah.
that's, again, I can relate as a shoe designer, where like I designed something that might be like really crazy, but it's like what my aesthetic, or what my vision is. But when you get the logistics back of trying to get it to a factory in China, or having it appeal to major retailers or whatever, it's just like, more often than not, you have your dream, and then just like, and there's like all these like different bodies or entities that start to like chip away at it, because for it to make sense to them. So that's always
Yeah.
the rough part of anyone that's in a creative field.
That's why one of us just needs to win the lottery and start our own entertainment
Yeah.
company.
Start our
We're gonna
own-
start our
Run it
own ENT
correctly.
with blackjack and
and we're
hookers.
Our first thing
Wait.
will be
never watched
buying
Futurama?
Playback's contract. so that they actually get to do stuff.
We'll just exclusively promote playback here in America.
Yep.
We will annex Corridel.
Yeah,
We'll
we're
annex
gonna buy
Corridel.
Cord. And then Jessica will leave because we'll fire her boyfriend.
No, I was just gonna buy Jessica.
That's illegal.
Yeah, no, we'll buy her contract, not her. She's a free will person.
I love you,
That
Jess.
is
I love you, Jess.
disgusting.
I'll buy her brand. I'll buy her. I'll buy a
You
Blanc
buy
and Eclair.
Blanc and Eclair.
We'll run it together.
And then you'll start selling shoes.
Because all they sell are just like booty short or like booty like really nice
Booty
jeans.
shorts.
Not
Really
booty
nice
shorts.
Nice booty shorts.
Oh no!
Really
Because
nice
literally all the
booty
promotion is
shorts.
just like Jessica like look like turned around. That's it. That's all you need to promote Korean like jeans. And I mean she does.
Also sunglasses.
Yeah, her sunglasses and like her coats are nice too, but still starting off.
Gotta start a men's line. Come on.
Yeah,
I wanna support you.
Yeah,
You're gonna spend hundreds of dollars on jeans?
Yeah, I thought you didn't.
No, not on jeans. If it's something that's cool, then maybe like a jacket.
I
or
don't. I
something,
don't even
know.
spend hundreds of dollars on my jeans, to be completely honest. And I'm
Yeah, no, I probably spend like $50 on jeans.
Yeah.
most. So yeah, another I guess instance where like corporatism sort of shine through the woodwork, because usually like they try to keep it hidden. Like
Yeah.
what happens behind the scenes, because a lot of times it's ugly. They
Yeah.
don't want it to like that's corporations in general. They don't want people to see what really happens.
they don't want anyone blowing the whistle on what they're really acting like.
Yeah, and like I'd say with 21's breakup, like that sort of showed through like whatever was happening at YG. Like we don't really know if it was Young Hyun Suk himself or whether it was like, stockholders there or other executives who were like,
Again,
just
if
pulling the lever like, nope, 21's done.
if you really want to see something that was mismanaged, again, 21 was the biggest girl group in the world at one point, and then just to see them fall from not really fall from grace, but to get mismanaged like that it's a travesty. And again, we joke around about the YG dungeon, but again, it just seems like time and again it's just they don't know how to manage certain artists, or they sacrifice one artist for another's popularity.
Or he's just too much of a perfectionist.
Yeah, we're pretty much
And like you can't wait until every song on every album is perfect because it takes too long.
Yeah, again, going back to like designing shoes or whatever. There's again, as a creative, there's a point where you have to let it go. You have to let it go because it's not gonna. You're gonna sit there the rest of your life and never get
Trying
anything
to perfect
released.
it. Yeah, exactly. And in the Korean music industry, which is insanely fast moving.
Yeah, where you need to have a comeback you need to have 3 comebacks a year essentially.
Well, if you're a rookie group, that is.
Yeah.
Like,
It's 2 or
if
3.
you're well established, you can
you can wait.
You can
Like-
survive with 1 a year, but
Yeah. Or
so
even less.
or like
but
with some singles, but yeah, like if you were at any other company, this would be like you'd be done. Like
those groups
YG
would be completely dead. Yeah.
like the only reason that like they can pull that off is because it's
With the
YG.
name
'Cause they
brand,
got
yeah.
Big Bang, they got 21. Like.
Yep.
I'm honestly a little scared for Icon because they did not perform that well, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like they were supposed to be the new Big Bang,
Yeah,
but honestly, BTS is the new Big Bang.
Yeah,
to be
Yeah.
honest.
'Cause again, it just-
well, it's because BTS is putting out music.
Yeah.
again,
They put out a lot of
that's the
music.
thing, again.
It's all
Exactly.
good.
pretty much like YG had the opportunity to just continue the legacy that he had with both Big Bang and 21. It just he mismanaged it to such a degree, or he was in search of such perfection that they didn't release these groups that everyone else beat them to the punch essentially. Like
Yeah.
like Sans, I don't know, like obviously Sans Blackpink, which was pretty popular.
Which is doing
Yeah,
well.
I think Blackpink was done well.
Yeah.
Hopefully they actually release more music this year.
Yeah, God
Like
knows.
an album.
God
Just
knows
release an
if
album.
they'll
Come
ever
on, dude.
see
Yeah.
Because again, remember, even with 21, they only got full albums. They only got to release
2.
like two,
Yeah.
and they were around for almost a decade, like
7 years,
Yeah.
yeah.
like really
7, 8
close
years.
to a decade, and they only got 2 full albums. That's
Didn't they only get 2 mini albums too?
yep.
It's just the 21 and 21 are the 2 mini albums.
Yeah.
So there isn't even
Yeah.
a third, is there?
To put it in perspective, I'm pretty sure SNSD has had 5. Or no.
full albums.
Yeah, 5. Yeah, they've had 5 full albums.
Yeah, they've
had the first album,
Baby,
Oh.
Here, Oh. Or Run
The Boys.
The Boys. I Got a Boy.
I got a
Yep,
boy.
and then Lionheart.
Yeah.
And then Lionheart. Yeah. So
Yeah, they had 5, and
In the same- in the-
21 had
in
and
the
like
same time
9
span.
minis. And like 9 mini albums.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
mean,
So-
it's just again. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if there's anyone that's as perfectionist as YG when it comes to like not releasing. Because I'm trying to think of if there's any other like.
I don't think there's anyone that we know of, at least.
Yeah, when it
There
comes
might
to
be
that,
people
because I
that
mean,
just don't.
other than Epic High, but they are now under YG since like 2011.
yeah,
so
that's true.
So
That's
now
true.
it's
like
even
they've been
worse,
taking it's
because
been since 2014 for their album.
Epic High needs it to be perfect, and then YG needs it to be perfect, so it's even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then again, Epic High
YG
is now
just kinda
autonomous
lets them do-
though, because
Yeah,
they have their own
Yeah,
company.
because YG knows better than to mess with
Yeah,
their
he just
with their
Oh yeah,
creative
YG
process.
actually, like, that's one thing I appreciate
hands
about
off
YG
for-
is that he brings somebody back. If he brings somebody in from outside, he
he's
like makes
hands
it a
off.
point like don't even talk to me. Like I'm not even gonna like he doesn't want to mess with their sound, you
Mhm.
know.
Yeah.
Though if there's one thing that's breaking the whole corporatism mold, it'd probably be AOMG, J Park's sort of label.
Totally
Yeah, because again,
hip hop label.
Yeah,
so-
because it's
Yeah.
pretty niche compared to like an actual. I don't think AOMG is ever gonna have a girl group or a guy group anytime soon. Because again, it just comes out of the fact that it was him starting his own label or his own like production company was born out of like the mess that was his 2 p.m.
so he could make the music that he liked.
Yeah, essentially, he doesn't want anyone of like that's under him to be beholden to either like his standards or just like trends or whatever. Because again, a lot of J Park's music goes against like what Korean trend and that's clearly why it's popular, because it's a lot more in line with Western music. So people love Western music in Korea as much as they do here.
Sometimes
Yeah.
J Park gets played over in like LA and places like that. Like
And you wouldn't know the
well,
difference.
actually, like he does a ton of English music, like American style music. Like Me
Yep.
Like Ya is like something you would totally hear on the radio
no,
here.
definitely. I think I saw on Reddit somebody was legitimately trying to suggest it on Seattle radio because they know he's a local guy. So I don't know if they ever got it, but that'd be cool.
Yeah.
And just I guess tertiary news about J Park. From what we're hearing preliminary reports of, he's recently signed a deal with Rock Nation, which is
Jay-Z's label.
yeah, Jay-Z's like entertainment promotion label. So again, he seems to understand the idea of like breaking like the whole corporate mold or whatever. So it'd be interesting if to see like some AOMG members would fall under that Rock Nation promotion as well, because it'd be cool if like has Simon Dominic come here yet, or he
no, I don't think
He
so.
had something in
doesn't-
Canada,
he
right?
doesn't-
or
I don't think he really speaks that much English.
well, I mean, yeah, I guess, but
But anyways,
I think because I think somebody like Simon Dominic would do really well here.
Yeah, I think if you were fluent in English, I think he'd do really well because of his voice. He's got a really nice, deep, like prominent voice.
And he does a lot of trap music, so that'd be really popular with people here in
And
the West.
his rap style is pretty unique too.
Yeah, and
so I think he would do well if he spoke English.
yeah,
but
Yeah.
The language barrier
but
is the only thing.
anyways, with J Park, this tells me that he's gonna be debuting in the U.S. soon, like just starting like put out directly to the U.S. market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope he does well because I think if anyone could do it, J Park would actually be
Yeah, again, he's
a
J Park.
pretty
J Park seems like he knows how
good
to
crossover.
he knows how to run his own business, and like a lot of he's when it comes to like incorporating people that might not necessarily be in the whole Korean system. Like again, a lot of like freaking like Cha Cha Malone or whatever. Like he was in his dance group and does all like the music or like the beat
All the
production
beats.
for him. So I mean, he understands the concept of his music or like Korean music being an international market now. So
Yeah.
again, I'm glad, like, again, you might not like his music might be or only like particular taste to some people, but you have to appreciate that he's like J Park is like pushing the or he's pressuring a lot of the other like the big three or like other like major record companies to like think outside of the box when it comes to how they approach
hip hop stuff.
Yeah, definitely, because he again, much like I think when we'll look back on J Park, you'll think of him a lot of like in the same terms of like someone like Tiger JK, where he's like he was really or like Tablo, where they're trailblazer.
Yeah, I definitely say he was pretty prolific. I mean, like his company's already one of the biggest Korean hip hop companies in Korea. Mm-hmm. Like he was like they get their own team on Show Me the Money. So
that's crazy.
Well, yeah, like there was Team YG, Team AOMG, Team. I don't know if Amoeba had one, but
yeah, I think Amoeba would have one. Shout out to Amoeba too, because they're pretty like they're still considered an independent.
So like Illionaire, there's a lot of different. So like yeah, I guess within the hip hop sphere, corporatism is sort of like
non-existent
different.
Because again,
it's because they're putting out hip hop music. They're just making music that they like, whereas all the other companies and the pop music, they're making like a product, I guess you'd say.
And if it wasn't for these people like doing their own thing with hip hop, we wouldn't have rappers in almost every major boy group or girl group at this point. And I mean, and I guess the whole like basis of hip hop is anti-establishment, or you can't really corporatism and hip hop really are like oil and water, they don't mix. So
I think the reason why I guess for lack of a better term, like because Big Hit is being very like laissez-faire with BTS, like they don't want to interfere with their process. So like all the members, like they'll submit songs and stuff that they make, and then they just choose the best ones to put on the album. Which it usually ends up being like Rapman's songs, because I guess he just does the best usually. But
if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't get things like BTS ciphers.
Yeah, the ciphers are
amazing. Some like honestly, like again, they're supposed to be like little interlude things, but ciphers are some of
they're like some of the best stuff.
Yeah, they're some of the best stuff by BTS.
It's their like real hip hop stuff.
Yeah.
Because, I believe that J-Hope, Suga, and Rapman were originally supposed to be the group.
Okay.
But then they added the other guys in.
Yeah, I think I've heard of this before.
Like I was watching a video, and I think V said that he didn't even expect to be added to the group, because he was like, because it looked like J-Hope, Suga, and Rapman were gonna debut as a trio, and then he's like, then I was added to the group, and then Jungkook, and then Jimin, and then Jin, and yeah, I think that's all of them so far.
Yeah,
but you know what I mean.
Again, I guess the whole feeling I get is that with the rise of crowdfunding and the internet, like where you don't really need. Well, I mean, maybe in Korea you still kind of need like the connection. You still need the connections of a big company like a SM or a YG when it comes to getting on. I don't know, like shows or variety or music shows, but when it comes to actually like producing your music, you don't need the backing of a big label anymore. You really don't need it.
Yeah, it's just that the name means a lot in Korea.
Yeah, definitely. Because
whereas in the U.S., like nobody knows the record labels.
Yeah, pretty much.
Unless it's like hip hop.
Yeah, the only really like genres that are big on labels would probably be like Def Jam or like good music like Kanye or whatever. That sort of thing where it's. Nobody really cares about the label otherwise in Western music. So I hopefully that with the move towards indie or self-produced, we'll get a bigger variety when it comes to the music style. Because again, when people are less beholden to follow trends, we'll get more. Maybe we'll see. And I mean, it's kind of already popular. We're like acoustic or indie kind of music. It's kind of popular amongst older Korean. Listeners, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that sort of gains traction again, because Korea loves their ballads or like their indie music. So
then again, I think giving the artist commercial freedom is actually creative freedom is actually kind of becoming popular.
Oh, it's definitely
because
like
it's working.
They see that people like it. They're like, this person actually wrote this song. They're gonna buy it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because
and so like I like that SM is sort of going towards that direction, like with Station. And giving their more experienced artists like more
Taeyeon's
freedom.
Really, solo was all produced by her except for the title track.
Because again, after a certain
which she still had creative input
into.
But
she still helped. Yeah.
Because after a certain point, they're just your artists are gonna get fed up having to do the same or having to listen to the same people tell them to do the same thing over and over. Like again,
Yeah.
it's just a there's such a like disconnect between being an artist and like self-expression and literally being obeying like everyone else's orders. So
Yeah, there's sort of like it's the line between being just an idol and being an artist.
Definitely.
Like
I mean,
you
even
can.
Daya, who's like a newer group, their next release is gonna be all self-produced.
Yeah, see, I like this trend because you get to see like what the artists, what type of music they really like.
Yeah.
And you can sort of see themselves in the music, which it's really like the only thing that I ever see people complain of other than language barrier
Is
of
that
people who are like not into K-pop, like they're looking on the outside, like they don't like that
it's overproduced?
you know it's like a product that rather than
But I mean,
a record.
You
You
could
know?
say you could kind of say the same about like American
pop
music because I
in
mean a lot
general, yeah.
like they might not be under the same like corporate we make the group sort of structure here in the West, but a lot of popular music, a lot of pop music is just as manufactured as K-pop is.
Yeah.
Well, the only reason I think K-pop is like that is because there's a lot more boy bands and girl groups.
Yeah,
because even over here it's the same thing. Like all the big ones always formed by Simon Cowell somehow.
Yeah.
So-
I know. Yeah, big like girl groups and guy groups sort of fell out of vogue recently. But I was trying to remember which group like filmed their own MV. I forget who that was because I remember we mentioned it earlier.
Rainbow did.
Yeah,
Rainbow produced one of their own MVs.
that's pretty cool. Cause
Was it Woo? Did they do it? For
No,
Woo?
it was I think Sunshine.
Oh yeah. Okay, that makes sense. That was the one that
They're just like
JSF
having
and
fun.
BM are in.
Yeah. No, not that's Tell Me.
No, they're in Sunshine too.
Oh, they're in both. Yeah, that's right. They're JSF's in both. BM is it also in Sunshine. That's right.
Yeah. So.
Weekly card talk.
Yeah, weekly card talk.
Yeah, we had to get it in.
Right at the end.
Yeah, so I guess that's my topic. I think it was a little short, possibly, but
No, I think we're
Because everyone else was like really long, so it's okay.
yeah, so it's all right. So yeah, we'll catch you in the next one, and don't forget to check all our links down below.
Yep. Check out
Andrew's
the new videos.
vlogs will be coming soon. Yep. Nate's unboxings will be coming soon. I'll have one coming up, and yeah, see you later.
Yep. Follow, like, subscribe, all that stuff.
Stay creamy. I know that's creepy. That's creepy.
It's really
Keeping
creepy.
it. I'm keeping it.